All right, give me a second while I'm getting adjusted here. I'm not really a desktop kind of guy, you know what I'm saying? I gotta turn down the music a little bit. Sorry about that. One sec. The nice thing is I can turn down the music for myself, but then turn it up in OBS. So you guys can at least still kind of hear it. Here, we're gonna be a little scuffed for a second. I want to see what that sounds like on stream. One sec. That's so quiet for you guys on the stream. Okay. I'll turn that up a little bit more because you guys can like barely hear that on the stream. Ugh. Hello everyone. I am just quickly adjusting audio settings here. How are you guys doing? You guys doing okay? Oh, good to hear. Yeah, great. You might be wondering, Wildclaw, it's Saturday at 5 p.m. What are you doing streaming at this time? You usually don't stream on Saturdays, and to answer your question, you are correct. I usually do not stream on Saturdays. I generally don't. I usually just kind of relax and then I I have some friends. I have a friend that I watch their stream on Saturdays, and then I usually either get on VR chat later tonight, or I just don't do anything. But I've been kind of beating myself up recently about not getting enough work done, and I was like, you know what? I should sit down and actually do more work. Like I actually get some 3D modeling done. So I have basically done that because I am in the thing. I'm doing this thing, you know. I'm doing the funny little thing. Sorry, I can't talk. I have decided that I am going to get some work done. So I have decided to stream tonight because I felt like it, and I'll probably go for at least like 2 to 3 hours, hopefully getting some modeling done. Oh yeah, we should probably change the thing, huh? There we go. Oh god, wow, we look really weird. Oh, is that gonna be? Oh, it's because it's in the wrong window. That's why. Okay. Hello, it's me. It's me, VTuber Wildclaw. So unfortunately, the problem with this setup is I have to look to my left to see the OBS window to see if it looks nice, which it kind of does. It looks pretty good. So that's good. And then to my right is my browser and the Twitch stuff. So if I look weird with my VTuber avatar, it's because like I have to occasionally, like if I turn too much like this and it gets weird, I have to like reset the position, which shouldn't be that big of a deal. It'd be kind of cool if my VTuber actually had more like expressions I could do. Because the only thing I can really do is like, you know, open and close my mouth. I can't do like other stuff. But I think that's because you have like a little hotkey here that does like facial expressions for you. So yeah, here's the problem. Like now my face like resets, and now I have to like it'll slowly come back into position, which is nice. But yes, anyway, sorry. So as you could tell, sorry, one sec. See, it really does feel like the music is too loud for me. I really want it to be very subtle, but it still feels very loud. Yeah, whatever. I could just manually turn it down anyway. But yeah, so here we are in Blender. We are going to be doing some 3D modeling. I have this stuff I have to be working on. So some of you guys may know that we have power lines at the Wanderer currently, that are like on the street and stuff. But for the new update, I'm going to be making new ones, and then I'm also going to be making these big ones as well for a particular thing I have planned. So I've got these like diagrams I just pulled from Google just to kind of get like a reference. So what we're going to do is we're going to model basically this whole section right here. Well, not the house, obviously, we already have that, but I mean like this whole section. So ideally we'll have the big giant towers, and then it should connect to some kind of transformer or power station, and then that should just go like connect to the actual power lines here, and then we should have one power line that connects to the actual Wanderer building. So we're going to be making these models right here for the most part. And as you can tell on the bottom, there actually is a distinct difference between the two different power lines. There's the transmission and the distribution. So I didn't know that until I looked into it, actually. It was kind of cool. But we're going to be modeling these. So that's going to be a little tricky. Well, actually, these ones won't be too... These ones won't be... No, hi, Jimmy, by the way. Hello, Jimbo. Oh, God, if you heard that, I'm sorry. I just drank something. That's gross. What are you doing? You're in voice chat with all the others, aren't you? You're in Blender as well. Oh, you can join along with me. Joke. I see Cats making modeling a snake right now. That's cool. Actually looks really nice based on the preview. White's doing some video editing. Thrill King has a billion tabs open again as usual, and Carbon is playing that roguelike game. That's cool. That's neat. I gotta reset my face position 1 sec. There we go. Sorry, I have it set to VC face where it should like auto adjust my face back to default. So sometimes I look over and I just look like a freaking crab, like this, like when my head's like so I just kind of had to go fix that. So okay, anyway, let's get started here. It's just another hangout session of VC. Oh, that's cool. Okay, first off, first thing, I know you guys can't see the window here, but I need to import a size reference. So I always always use my own model as a size reference. So there's me. That's my 3D model right there. It's not perfect, but hey, I made it, so I'm happy about it. There's a topology if you're curious what it looks like. I actually did model Uha topology for some reason. But that's my model right there. So we've got a nice little size reference. I don't actually know how tall power lines are supposed to be, but they are pretty freaking tall. So we're gonna kind of push you over here. We're gonna make one collection for references, and we're gonna make a separate collection for the actual models and stuff. Now, why do I do it this way? God, I hate fucking hierarchy sometimes, I swear. Actually, you know, I'm gonna do it this way. Select linked. Is it select child? I think it's like child, right? Select. It's always I think it's this one. Yeah, extend child. Yeah, then it grabs all the children objects. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we're gonna slap that under its own little folder for organization purposes so that I can just boop, boop, if I want to, and then I'm just gonna make a quick new one for the actual power line tower. We're gonna make two versions, so I'll call one of these transmission and I'll call the other one distribution, since that is supposed to be the distinction here, because like I said, we're going to be making these two power lines. We're going to be making the big one, and then we're going to be making these small ones. We have two different ones we have to make here. So we got transmission, and then we've got distribution. Hopefully the music isn't too quiet. I had to turn it down because it was a little too loud for me. Also, I might put on different music because this is like the default like copyright free like playlist I find. So I wonder if I should put on like, oh, you know what? I actually, you know what, I'm feeling kind of synthwave right now. 1 sec. We're gonna do synthwave. Hold up 1 sec. Give me the 4-hour one. Let's push this all the way back to the start. Here we go. Is that a little too dramatic? Guys, if I keep looking left and right, it's because I'm looking at my two monitors that are to my left and right. So this is me looking at OBS. This is me looking at YouTube. If you're curious, by the way. So God, it's always so hard to find good music, I swear. Actually, yeah, there we go. That's what we want. Okay, turn that down a little bit. Turn it down so it's not like overriding my thoughts right now. There we go. That's a little better. Tell me if that's a little too loud. I'm gonna turn down just a little bit. There we go. Okay. See, no, maybe I should go back to Lofi. Actually, this is kind of like, it's a little bit too much. It's getting in my thought process here. Wait, I'm just gonna go back to Lofi. up your own sounds. No, I always have issues audio mixing like the background sounds because sometimes it's either too loud for me on my end or too quiet for you guys on your end. Um, so I keep it there, but then I turn down my own audio. There we go. I try not to make it too loud so that you guys don't have to listen to music on my end and stuff. Okay, let's see. What should be the first thing we model? Well, the easiest thing is probably modeling these towers. They're pretty fucking easy to model. So we're gonna do the distribution towers first. So we're just gonna kind of jump right into this, honestly. I'll probably stream for about 2 to 3 hours. I'm gonna stop around 8 because I do have a friend of mine who's gonna start streaming around 8. So I do want to watch him. So that's kind of why I decided to stream now, because I didn't want to stream at 8. So, yeah. Now I could do a cylinder. Actually, yeah, I should just do a cylinder. Actually, it's probably easier that way. I always turn it down to like 16 vertices. It's always good to cut it in half. And I can just shade smooth if I really want to. If you hear a lot of keyboard typing, I'll try to minimize it, but unfortunately my keyboard's like right here next to my microphone, so it's kind of like, it's always been something I've had to deal with. It's unfortunate. I wish I had like a microphone stand, but yeah. Okay, let's see. Turn that down. Let's see. I'm thinking like maybe that wide, and then I'm gonna apply the scale so that it doesn't fuck up any of the UVs later. So let's see. I'm thinking like maybe that tall, maybe. I mean, these things are pretty freaking tall. Like maybe that tall. Yeah, maybe like that. Yeah, maybe like something like that. Because what we're gonna do is well, because like we'll have the 2 planks of wood that are attached on the side to it. I don't think they go into the pole. I think they just attach to the side, and then they have the little metal bits on the actual horizontal bits that actually have the wires going on them. And that's how you see that the wires all connect to each other. Now, we're not going to do the wires in Blender. We're actually going to do them in Unity, because I have figured out how splines work, and I can actually create the wires in Unity with splines. So I'm not too worried about that. So we're gonna just make the towers, and then we're gonna position them in Unity, and then that's gonna be how that works. Now, there are a few variants of these towers we do have to make. Like this one only has like 1 pole, but then it also has a pole with like a little cylindrical box in it, and then this is what I believe actually will connect to the building. Now, I don't know if this is how it actually is in real life, like if the wire connects to the building, but I think for the Wanderer's sake, we're probably going to have it just be like this, where there's like this 1 tower here that then connects to the building directly, just so it makes sense like where the power is coming from. And then we're going to have all these towers, and then they're going to connect to like this doohickey here, which is going to be a power station that I'm going to model, like a little area you guys can find in the map. And then that'll connect, oh god, and then that'll connect to these big towers, which will be its own like little geographic feature as well. Any rail grinding plans? Not at the moment, no. Would be cool, but I haven't really thought about adding rail grinding yet. I think one of the original concepts for the original Outdoors update a few years ago, I did have an idea for rail, like airtime rail grinding, but I don't know if I'll actually do that this time around. So we'll see. Also, I need to look at a few extra pictures here, because I'm actually not sure if the wire... Do you guys know if the often the panel is going to the ground and connects the building underneath with 1 extra power source or storage. Okay, yeah, see, that's... I might just do that then, because then I don't have to do the cable connecting to the building. So that's probably a good idea. Because then I don't have to model any extra stuff. I just have to make the 1 power thing there that has a wire that goes down the pole into the ground, basically, and then that should just be convincing enough. So, okay, I'm gonna quickly look up something real quick, because distribution power tower. I actually just want to get a closer look at these power towers real quick, because I want to just know if the pole goes into the block or if it goes on the side of it. Electric power pole, yeah, that's what it's called. they're actually kind of complicated, but we're not going to make a super complicated model. We're only going to make a really basic one, like something super simple. Um, because I just don't feel like making something super complicated. Okay, yeah, it looks like the wood goes on the. Okay, okay, I got my reference now. Okay. Oh yeah, my face is all messed up in VC face. One sec. There we go. Let's reset that a little bit. Okay, so what we're gonna do. So first phase of my 3D modeling, I usually just make something super fucking basic, like absolutely like bare bones. Like I just throw together a bunch of geometric shapes like this, and then I kind of just like see how they work. I have like my references here, obviously, which, and actually I'm gonna move these a little bit closer so I can actually see them. I usually just throw together references really quickly. Power poles are not going to be that complicated of a 3D model. It's going to be basically just this. So we're looking at like something like that, and then I could make like a separate one right here as well. And if I really want to fit the aesthetic, I could like make the bottom one shorter like that, but it's probably just going to be something basic. This has a little too much space for like that. Yeah, like it's pretty basic. That's pretty straightforward. Yeah, usually. I give that a little bit more of that, and then move that down a little bit. And then I always apply the scale. I've been using quick favorites a lot recently because it's been so helpful instead of having to retype everything. So fucking helpful. Oh, there you go, guys. We did it. Good job. No, I'm joking. We still have to UV unwrap it and scale it and stuff. Let's see. God, these are not really good models to reference off of, actually. Do I have like a better picture of a power pole model? I don't. I gotta go find one. One sec. I have a couple. So one other thing I tend to do a lot is I tend to go online and find references, and then I will just kind of like look at them, and I'll also put them in Blender as well. So there's actually a few different ways you can do these sorts of like power towers and stuff, which is interesting. There's so many. This is like a couple different ways actually. I could do the two. I could do this. But then I could just do one tower and then have like the cylinder. Actually, no, we'll do two for now. That's fine. The only problem is if I do two and I have like the 3 connectors on each one, that does mean I have to connect the wires to each one. So I think like for minimalistic purposes, we'll only do one. We'll just do one connector like this. And then I'm just gonna like quickly check here real quick. Actually, no. We can do 2. We don't have to. We only have to connect it to the top one. Okay, so that should be fine. And what do I mean by connecting to the top one? Well, that's good. I'm glad that you asked. So what we need to do is make these a little bit more thick, and then we're gonna just get a really basic cylinder here, and I'm gonna do this, size this baby down a little bit. Nope. Oh, nope. I am clicking every button that I shouldn't be clicking. I'm gonna do this. And then Alt S to size it in place where it's at right now, and then do something like that. And then what I like to do a lot is I like to do vertex snapping to get it like exactly right. So it's not like, it doesn't clip into it, but it's like exactly on the vertice, which is super nice. And then we're looking at about, it does seem to depend, but it looks like most of them tend to be like this, where it's like 2 on the side. And then we can just quickly take that and stretch that up a little bit. And then what we're going to do is we have to put like divots in it and make it come out a little bit. So actually what we could do is do one. Oh, sorry. Vertex snapping fucks up the edge loops. 1, 2, 3. So what we can do is kind of do like that. Something really basic like this. Like the idea is that like you're not going to be looking at this. I'm going to put this in my quick favorites and shade flat as well, actually, because that's getting sick of that. There you go. See, quick favorites, shade smooth. There you go. So something like basic like this. Like the idea is that this is where the wire is going to connect. Actually, let me get the image that I'm like looking at right now, so you guys can kind of see what I'm looking at. I mean, it's super basic. It's a super basic model. Although we are going to kind of reference this a little bit. So here, I'll actually show you guys. One sec. Boom. Here we go. This one. This is what I was looking at, right? So like, so you got like the top bits here, like this part, which I mean, I can make this a little bit more divoted. Like it doesn't have to just be like this. I could just do, I could do like this as well. And then kind of spread this out too. So I can like alt S. Well, it's a little bit more difficult to do it. Oh yeah, actually wait, I need to do it like this. There you go. Also, I hate when I press spacebar and it causes the animation to play. It's something like that. And then I think it's is it Shift V? Yeah, Shift V moves the vertices based on the edge they're on right now. Although that's kind of uneven, so it's a little dirty. I shouldn't say it like that, but you get the idea. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna size these down a little bit, and then we're gonna take this and we're gonna snap it back to where it needs to be. There you go. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. That doesn't need to be too complicated. Although one last thing, if I really want to add a little bit of extra detail, is just have it like cap off at the top like that, basically. So, although it doesn't look like this, which I mean, fair enough. The idea is that we're gonna just like connect the wire into this. We're not gonna like make it look accurate because you're not gonna really see that much. So it's just kind of there. And the real question is, I wonder if I should make them a little bit bigger. I hope you guys can kind of understand why this stuff takes a while, because like you really got to get yourself motivated to do it. Also, we're gonna make this wood a little bit flatter because I think it's a little bit too thick on the top. So we're gonna kind of size that down a little bit. There we go. I can always adjust the origins later. I wonder if that's actually okay. I might, you know, I kind of like it looking like that a little better, where it's like skinny on the bottom. And then one other thing I'm gonna do, I don't think I'm gonna do this middle section because that's kind of just like a lot, and I don't think I need to do that. But we will at least do like these little support pillars that kind of go on the sides here that look like they're actually like supporting it and stuff. So, hello Cheeseburger, hello Hamburg, how you doing, bud? Welcome to the most boring stream you're gonna watch today, because I'm literally just 3D modeling. So there you go. So really basic stuff right now. Getting the nitty gritty later. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about not streaming today, but I was like, I really want to get more work done, and streaming motivates me to get more work done. And also, I want to watch Sam tonight, and I don't want to stream while he's streaming, so that's why I'm doing it now. So I take some of my drink. Yeah, no, I've really like recently, I very much have embraced the like minimalistic style. I'm just here to have something in the background while I finish writing this D&D one shot. Ooh, D&D, nice. I have never done D&D before, but I have done D&D adjacent things. Let me explain. So when I used to play World of Warcraft, I used to roleplay in World of Warcraft. A bit, quite a bit actually. I had like at least a 2 or 3 years of just like doing roleplay in World of Warcraft. It was a long time ago, at least like 10 years ago at this point. And it, in hindsight, when I really looked at it, it basically was just D&D, like legitimately. Because like it was literally like we would like there was a role system in the game. Where you could roll 1 through 100, and like we had a system where if you rolled above 50, like attack hit, or if you rolled below 50, it didn't hit. So like looking back on it now, like yeah, there was definitely I was definitely at one point very much, oh, I didn't want to grab that, very much doing essentially D&D adjacent things. So it was quite interesting to know, you know. So that was quite nice to find out. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna kind of slap that like that. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing, basically. So the nice thing about local scaling is I can scale it when it's even when it's rotated, which is super nice. And I could also move it as well. So I can scale it a little bit and then move it, and then voila, there you go. It looks kind of funky, so we're gonna try and adjust, yeah, like that, basically. Yeah, there you go. Well, that's a little not exactly perfect, but I gotta rotate a little bit. It's much easier to play when you don't need to calculate everything once dice at a time. Yeah. I don't know if I'll ever get around to doing D&D. It's just like one of those things that like it sounds cool, but I just don't think I'd ever get invested in it. I have like my own stuff I have to deal with. So oh right, I forgot that I gotta apply the rotation. Apply the rotation, apply the scale. Yep, there you go. Look at that, guys. The only thing that pisses me off about this is it feels like it's way too far forward. Is that just me? Oh well, this is. I mean, actually, never mind, because this is a square pole. Actually, maybe we could just do a square pole. Look at the little birdies. Oh, look at the little birdies. Yeah, look at the little birdie. Little birdie. Actually, maybe we could just do a square pole. It might be a better idea, actually. Yeah, you know what? Cylinder pole. I don't like you anymore. We're not friends anymore. Get out of here. We're gonna do the square pole because square pole is cooler. D&D Beyond makes it easier to do online campaigns. Yeah, like I said, I don't think it's for me, but I know Sam was someone who did a lot of D&D when he talked to me about it, and I think he's wanted to do D&D again for a while. And I know Nexus in Sam's chat has been talking about wanting to do D&D with them, but they just never get around to it, which is unfortunate. But stuff happens, so it do be like that sometimes on this bitch of an earth. Okay, see, here's the problem I have is I want this to be like more forward like this. But then the problem is that it's colliding into so we're gonna move all this slightly inward like that, and then that should hopefully actually you know what, never mind, wait, okay, let's redo this. So I want you to be in like this, and I want you to be basically touching you. Yeah, there you go, that works. There you go. There you go, it's a little better. D&D. Yeah, I just don't think I do a D&D. Well, okay, I say I wouldn't, but there is always a possibility that I might. It just depends on the people that I join and if I have time, because I'm very much like I'm a hermit. I'll admit it. Also, it's a little bit too wide. Make this a little shorter. Not sure if I'm a fan of how like short that is. I have trouble joining other people for stuff at times. So it really does depend. Okay, we do this, and then we're gonna duplicate this and move it up here. There you go. Kind of what I wanted to do, basically. Don't know if it's gonna be the same width. Well, because it's like slightly off, so yeah. Oh, that's fine. It looks okay. It's really basic, but it looks all right. And what we're gonna do is we're going to apply the scale, and then we're gonna bevel the top of this just so it looks a little nicer if you're looking at it from a distance. Yeah, all of these are really just planks of wood, so it's super basic. Also, kind of with these like power lines, I kind of want to make them look like they're made by like at the Wanderer and not like something else. So that's kind of what I've been going for. But I think I'm gonna leave it like this because all of this is just gonna be wood, and then this is just gonna be black metal. And then the power line is gonna attach to that. So this is like the initial basic version of this. Now we're gonna save a copy of the project because I always save backups, guys. Always save backups. Always save backups. I'm adjusting myself in my chair. 1 sec. Always save backups. It's absolutely worth it. I've had times where I had to go back like 1 or 2 projects because I fucked something up. Oh, I don't want to change the shading. Go away. Actually, what does it look like if I do this? Is that too tall? I wonder if that's too tall. Like if I'm standing here and I'm looking up, mm, that's okay. I mean, these are supposed to be pretty tall after all, so that's kind of why I made them this big. Yeah, we'll keep the two. We'll keep the two pipes. So I think there's at least 3 versions of this that we have to do. We have to do the default one, which is the one like this. We have to do the one that has the one that has the extra cylinder on the side, kind of like how you see here, like this thing. And then we have to do, and then we may or may not do one that has a light attached to it. Because I'm wondering if these will also be street lights. I'm thinking they probably will. I mean, the ones at the Wanderer, they had street lights on them, but I'm wondering what that would actually like, how that actually looks like in real life. Um, so distribution poles lights. Let's see what that looks like on Google. Cause like yeah, like cause like I'm coming across a few models and they have like a little metal attachment that comes off of the power pole that has the light on the end of it, which looks kind of cool. Like super just basic stuff. Yeah, I might just do that. That's straightforward, and I mean that's what I did with the original power pole, so I can just do that. Um, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just model those attack. God, my head is like fucking. One sec, wait, I gotta reset my position. There you go. So we're gonna go ahead and just model those attachments. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna model the little cylinder thing here. Now that's gonna be super basic because the idea is we're literally just going to make a cylinder. We're gonna make a cylinder and then we're gonna size it up a little bit like this. And I think what we're gonna do is ha cha cha. I think I can just get away with putting it like here. Because these are gonna be different models, so like maybe I'll like what I'll probably do is get rid of that and then just have like this like cylinder kind of thing attached like that. And that might look okay. Although based on this image, it might be better to make it like this, like its own like attachment and stuff, and then that's where the pole like attached, like there's like a wire that attaches to this that then goes down the side of it, so it's just this. I'm like basing it off of like this diagram right here, like super basic. Although I could just wait, I could just look outside my house. There is a power pole out there. Wait, one sec, guys. One sec. One sec. Oh, oh, back. Wait. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Music, is the music even still going on? Oh, it is. Okay. I like barely hear it. Oh, it is going on. Okay. Um, yeah, so what we can totally just I want to size it. We could totally just leave it like this, honestly. I'm gonna probably have someone who's an electrician at the Wanderers Innkeeping come at me and yell at me that this isn't right, and if that's the case, I'll go fix it. But for now, we're just gonna go based off my limited knowledge of electrical design and these diagrams I have here. So that's how we're doing this, okay? That's just, if you don't like it, I'm sorry. You should have yelled at me earlier. All right, so we're gonna just quickly model this real quick because these things are usually like pretty freaking basic, and plus it's gonna literally just be a metal material, so you're not gonna see too much going on here. Assuming anyone's gonna bother looking up. Yeah, pretty much. Um, so what we're gonna do, maybe like something like that. Okay, and then one last thing is we're going to. I'm gonna. Actually, wait. Can I shade? Add the quick favorites, add the quick favorites. Okay, thank you. Shade flat. I'm gonna shade flat the flat section because it is supposed to be flat. So there you go. That looks a little better. Yeah, no, this will be fine. Like no one's gonna really care and notice. So it's super straightforward. So what we're gonna do is this will be the I think this is called like the transmission box. There's no point in me labeling this because they're all going to be merged into one mesh eventually. But for now, I'm just going to label it so I know what it is. So this is the transmission box, and then that's one attachment, and then the last attachment we need to do is the light pole. So that's going to be an interesting way to do that. So the way that these power poles work is that they go like up and down this way. So the street's going to be like to the right here. So the light needs to come off from the side. That's kind of how this works. So what we're going to do is we're going to model the light coming off of the side instead of the front. So that should work. I can show you guys some of the other 3D models I made too, actually, if you want to see them as well. There's a few things I'm not sure if I want to show you like all of the stuff I've worked on so far because I kind of want that to be maybe like a surprise. But I mean, if I'm doing a dev stream, I can just show you guys like the back end stuff if you really want to see it. Folks literally look around. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, these are just really supposed to be like silhouettes. Like if people see it, they'll be like, "Oh, that's cool." Okay, so we're going to. Oh, I thought I saw a bug flying around. Also, I need to remind myself at 7 p.m. I need to go put my pizza in the oven because I have a frozen pizza ready to go for tonight that I was saving. And it usually takes like I think like between preheating and then actually cooking it takes like 30 minutes. So either 7 or 7:30 I need to put in the pizza because I'm going to stop streaming at 8, so that's kind of the plan. Okay. Pull. So this is going to be I'm probably just gonna do a curve because that's like the easiest way to do this. Yeah, we'll just do a curve. And then we're going to we're gonna give it like 0.1. No, it's way too much. 0.05. Yeah, 0.05. That's okay. And then we're gonna give that, and then that should be good. 90. There we go. I don't mind when people look around. In fact, I was kind of I'm trying to make this update kind of something where if you look around, you'll find things, like a bit more detail. So I'm really trying to do that a bit more. There's still like so much more I have to do because right now we're kind of still in the early phases. So okay, so this is gonna be the light right here. If I can remember which orientation I need to rotate this on. I think it's Z. It's a Z axis. Okay. So this is gonna be the light. So it's gonna be like kind of like this. Give it like a little bit of an arch hump here. Hopefully that doesn't go too far forward. That should be fine. So that's gonna be like the pole, the actual like part of the light that comes off of it. Although I need to align it a little bit better actually. Oh, I still have set the local axis, don't I? Oopsie. I gotta change that actually. Like that. One thing I also have to keep in mind is that this map is going to be dark, kind of, like somewhat dark. So a lot of this detail isn't really going to be seen. As long as the silhouette looks fine, I don't think it's going to be that bad. So I'm not really too worried. At least somewhat not too worried. So, okay, and then the actual light part is going to be that could probably just be a cylinder that's kind of actually no. We're gonna do an iconosphere. That's what we're gonna do. So we're actually gonna just get rid of the bottom part of this. Shade this smooth, size it down, kind of like get it into frame here. we're thinking like something like that, right? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extrude. I think I'm gonna extrude it out, I believe. Actually no, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take we're gonna fill it, and we're gonna take it and we're going to size it up and then size it down like that. And then now what we can do is we can attach the light like this. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna elongate it a little bit, size it down a little bit more, kind of get it like attached there. Although it looks like it might attach to the side from the image I'm looking at right now. So like we might get it like this basically. A little funky. Because like the basic idea is that this face right here, which I'll shade flat. Oh wait, that shade, keep that smooth. The idea is that this face, this like one face right here, is going to be the emission part, and then the rest of it's just going to be metal black. Now I think it might look a little better if I do it like this, and then I kind of just have it like look like it's going straight into it like that. I think that looks a little better. Although now it looks no, okay, now it's a little offline. I gotta change that. Whoopsie. There we go. Really just like something simple like this, I would say, would be sufficient. You're not really gonna notice that. Oh, guys, I can show you I can show you the subway that I worked on. The new spawn area. Actually, should I show that on stream? I guess I have shown pictures of it in another Discord, so I guess I could just show it off on stream. The new spawn area for the map. I can show that off in a bit here, because I already got that done, and there's only like a few minor things I still have to do with it. Like put on texture, like put on a texture of the poster and get more like graffiti and stuff. But you know, otherwise, actually, I wonder if I could work on that tonight. Actually, I have wanted to try an idea for graffiti if possible. So, okay, I think we can just live with this because this is super straightforward and basic. So the idea is like this is going to be the light material, and then this, all the rest of it, and this pole are going to be black. So you just like won't see any detail. It's just gonna be black material. And then that should just be fine. And then we get this, and then so like these are like the interchangeable parts, because like we'll have the model just like with the pole, and then we'll have probably a part of it that actually has like this attachment to it, which I think I'll probably put like right here, I would say. I wonder what that looks like actually. I don't know. How would that attach? I guess I could make like a really basic thing for it to attach to. Or I could just like attach it to like the back of the pole like this. Maybe. And I kind of like it being attached to the side actually. Yeah, we'll probably interchange this like bottom part. So like each pole has like a different bottom part maybe. Not sure if the light is too tall, high, or low. Might make it a little bit taller, like maybe like right here. Yeah, so like this is like the interchangeable part, and whatnot. So, part of me kind of wants to like model. Actually, yeah, I'll do that real quick. Actually, I'm gonna just do this because it's gonna bother me if I don't do this. So we're gonna actually just kind of give ourselves a little like box here, like this. Like this is gonna be like the attachment point basically. So like the idea is like, yeah, this is kind of like where things are attaching to. So I don't know. I don't really have to do this, but I thought it would look a little better if there actually looked like there was some kind of like attachment. And then we'll scale it, and then just for my sanity, I'll bevel it like once like this. Yeah, there you go. Just something basic. Like just something there, just so it doesn't look too bad. Um I feel like I would probably put a little bit more effort into these models if I was making like a standalone video game, but I'm doing this also just because like, you know, performance and stuff. So okay, get that, guys. We're going pretty good. Okay, so I guess we can kind of confidently say that we have the transmission pole basically done. I mean, we still have to, you know, merge the meshes and then UV unwrap it, which honestly shouldn't take too long. So that's not too bad. And then now we have like the 3 parts that we just have to make 3 separate models from, which like I'll duplicate and then just merge them, and that should just be like sufficient. Um, and then I can come back and like here, what I'll do is actually I'll save a separate another version of this, like version 3. So I have 3 versions of this saved. There you go. Okay. So that is the Powerline distribution pole model, quote unquote, done. I say with air quotes. We are going to do the transmission one now. That's the big one, by the way, the big one right here. This juggernaut. Based on this model, it looks like it's gonna definitely be like mirror modifiers, maybe an array. Yeah, I could see like an array and a mirror modifier going into here. I don't know what this like weird. I wonder what kind of like different poles there are. So wait, let me do transmission pole. It's called transmission towers is what they're called. Yeah, transmission towers. There's a couple different versions that I can find online, and all of them really are just like metal frames. Yeah, so I can't talk about it too much, but actually one of the concepts and things you'll find out is some of the stuff like that doesn't make any sense to be here. There's kind of a reason, but I don't know how to explain it. You must construct additional pylons. Exactly. See, someone gets it. I'm just trying to figure out which version of this I should make. I mean, this is like the most basic one. I want to make one that's kind of like we've all seen it at least once before. Us Americans, by the way. I don't know if Canadians have the. I don't know if the Canadians have the transmission towers, but we do have these here, and they're just like they basically are this. They're just like these giant metal towers that go really far in a straight line, like down like basically a clear patch of forest, and it's like a field. It's really cool because like you go down the road, you like drive down there and you see them. It's cool. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. One sec. The most commonly used types that are used. Oh, I know. I have a reason why I want to model transmission, the transmission ones. I want to do these ones for a reason, but I mean the Wanderer will mainly have the distribution ones. Like yeah, that's like the main one, which is this one right here, guys. By the way, this abomination of a model that I have to like duplicate and merge the separate pieces together so that it actually looks nice. But I want to make these transmission. God, how big are these transmission towers supposed to be? Actually, they're massive, aren't they? Oh, I forgot how huge these things were. We're gonna make a small version and then just size it up when we need when we're finished with it. Because I'm not about to make a giant ass model. Oh, there's so many different versions of these. Okay, I guess like for now we'll just start with the basic frame, and then we'll just go from there. Okay, so we're gonna go based off this reference right here. So we're gonna have, oh, make sure that's sized up like that. Makes it a lot easier to size it up when I size it when we're going up and stuff. Let's see. How about we go like 3 and then 3 like that maybe, and then we'll mirror modify. There we go. We've got the basis of the tower done. Okay. So what I'm thinking is it goes up, but then we also need to kind of pull it in, kind of like this. Actually, I should probably make it like uniform. So like y is like 1. No, wait. So y is like -1, and then gx is -1, like that basically. So you get like the general part. Actually, I think that still needs to go up a little bit more. We'll keep it like this, like that. Um, and then this goes fucking straight up at an angle until it goes all the way to the top, something like that. So something like that, basically. Super basic. Although, like I said, we're gonna this is just the scaled down version. We're actually gonna scale this up like massively when we're done with it, like that tall, basically. But for now, we're working with a small model because I don't want to have to. Actually, I guess I could just fucking do that. There you go. I could just scale it like that tall. There you go, little itty bitty tower. Yeah, and then if you look at here, so this one has like a V shape going on. I know that like we're gonna be doing these X's and stuff, but I wonder if I need to do. I guess we'll do the horizontal bit first. So we need to have those wires first. So we'll start with the horizontal bit. It's gonna be a little bit difficult to do. Just kind of like get it in there like that, and then we'll size it down a little bit more, raise it up a little bit like that. Yeah, just something basic like this, basically. Will you be able to climb up this tower? It depends on if I want the gliders to be proper. I don't know. We'll see. I have no idea. That's a very up in the air question. Mirror. Oh, are you not mirroring properly? What are you mirroring to? Oh, it's because the origin point is. No. What are you mirroring to? Hmm. I was kind of hoping that would mirror properly. I'm not quite sure why that's not mirroring properly. Weird. Why are you not mirroring properly? Sometimes I just click buttons to see what they do. Okay, so the axis. Oh, so it's okay, so it's mirroring on that axis, and then I think it's mirroring on itself. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so we want to actually do it like maybe like this, actually. See that? No, it doesn't really fix it. That's kind of unfortunate. I was hoping it would like mirror it on this side as well, but that's fine. That's whatever. We just have to duplicate and rotate it. There you go, and it's done. And then we're gonna be kind of basic about this, and instead of having to do that, we're going to like 25. Yep, that should do it. And then array 25. There you go. Something super basic like this. Yeah, and then that should just go up like 1 or 2. Actually, it doesn't. I don't think it needs to be. It needs to be like more than 25. I think it's like 50 or something. 50 and then 4. Actually, 3. 3 should be sufficient. Although I do want to have at least one more. Actually, we'll do 4 because then what I can do is we'll do 4 and then actually I guess we could just literally like turn this down a little bit. Like that. Just 47.8. I could just have extruded the tower up higher, but that's whatever. Okay, and then lastly, they do usually have a tip, a point at the top. Some of them do, some of them don't. In this case, we'll probably have a tip just because it works out. And then, yeah, still a lot of more. It's like a lot of like just metal framing, really. That's really all it is at the end of the day. So do up, then do we'll do like that. And then we'll do, yeah, there you go. Look at that, beautiful. And then 0.1, just so it merges together. And then I think the last thing we'll do is we'll kind of like do that. And then I think what we'll do is adjust this a little bit more. Yeah, oh yeah, here we go. And we can just like merge that like this. Yeah, there you go. Like a nice little point there. Definitely gonna have to fix the topology though. But we can live with that. That's fine. Oh man. Oh, Mamma Mia. It's very scuffed, I know, but it works. It works, guys. It works. It works. So also we may or may not take a breather from modeling to play some Noita. If I get a little bit too overwhelmed, which I don't think is happening right now, so we should be fine. I can show you guys a little bit of Noita, maybe. Who knows? The real question is, does the bottom part also have the framing? Yes, it does. Okay, so we're gonna need to take this, lower it, get rid of the array, and then we're just gonna do one version because we just have to apply it. So take this and then kind of slap that like right here, I would say, and then kind of size that. What are the chances that you'd have such big towers passing by? I can't explain why. I have a reason, but I cannot tell you why. I really wish I could, but that is something that you will have to find out for yourself when the map goes public, because I do plan on hopefully having a story for that. There is a reason though. I'm not just doing this because I want to. There is gonna hopefully be a reason. So I know it sounds like weird, like why are there these like giant towers here, but it's a hopefully I can actually pull off a nice like story that you guys can uncover and stuff. So that's nice. Also, I don't like how it's gonna kind of irritate me. Maybe are they evenly distributed? Oh, not really actually. They're kind of closer together at the bottoms. That's fine. Okay, I can live with that actually. It's gonna look better when we add like more stuff in between and stuff, because right now we need to do the X frames as well. So now we need to do the X's. Oh, and then also, yeah, we will have to do the actual like parts coming off the side as well, because that's like the big thing as well. That's gonna be interesting to do as oh, hello, my head has gone that way. Oh, I'm back. You guys don't mind if I look at Twitter real quick here? You guys okay with that? I'm gonna open up Twitter real quick. This happens all the time, by the way. Like I'll be in the middle of modeling like this, and then I just open up Twitter. I just open up Twitter. It's like, all right, I'll look at some stuff on Twitter real quick. Like even if in Canada, far between them may not be such a big tower as well side by side. Yeah. Once again, there is a reason. You'll find out eventually. I'm looking at Twitter right now. I really should just close Twitter. I hate that this happens sometimes. Like I'll just be like, middle of modeling. Oh, let's open Twitter and see what's going on real quick while I'm doing this, which is what I'm doing right now. My Twitter is filled with a lot of paleo stuff, like dinosaur stuff, which is nice. And then I sometimes get like a game dev stuff. And then sometimes I just get like the most random things that have nothing to do with me, and I usually just mute the account. So I've been doing that a lot recently, muting accounts on Twitter just because, yeah. It do be like that. This is why I kind of decided to stream, because it actually helps me get stuff done. So, yeah. It's nice. Okay. Closing Twitter now. Twitter's being closed. I'm sorry. Let's not do that again. Let's not make that mistake again. Okay, so we're looking at maybe some X pieces here. That shouldn't be too hard to do. We just need to get a cube. Always starts with a cube. always starts with a cube. Always starts with a cube. The only okay, so I'm gonna have to do. Actually, we're gonna do the top version first because that's like the main version. And then we set it to local so that I can actually scale it on the. Well, I thought I could scale it on the. Oh, shoot. Does that not actually fix? Ah, shoot. I thought that. Fuck. I thought that if I. Weird. I thought that if I actually rotated it, it would still let me scale on that like axis, but I guess not. Weird. Yeah, I'm trying to get it so that I can like rotate it like this and then just kind of slap it in here like this. Very much so. And then I can make the actual pole like thinner or thicker if I really want to. In this case, I'm definitely gonna make it a little bit thinner. So yeah, there we go. And then yeah, we can obviously mirror this. Ah, perfect, exactly. Now, the only issue with doing it like this is you can't see it in Blender, but this will like there will be Z fighting here. So I am gonna have to, when I apply this, make one of them slightly smaller than the other so that it doesn't like clip. Because otherwise it will clip there. Or I could just put like a mesh there to hide it, but I'd rather just try and fix the clipping if possible. So we're gonna kind of like give them a look there. So we're looking at something like this maybe. And then just rotate that like 90 degrees and voila, there you go. We've got the basis of a tower. Pretty good actually. And then we just need to you know, do the array thingy that I was talking about a second ago. Nope. Oh, I only have to do it one. Yeah, so the hard part with like doing it like this is it's very fine values. Like the values will increment a lot higher. I don't know how to explain it. But like I have to fine tune the values slightly because it'll like go off a little bit more. There you go. Something like that. That looks fine. Like by the highway on the one. Yeah, no, I know what you're trying to say. Yeah. I like I said, I can't really explain why I'm modeling this. It's just something you'll have to figure out. I've also kind of always wanted to make these for the map. Just because I just like the idea of having these big giant towers you could see in the distance you can go look at. But never got around to it. So okay. So let's just delete that real quick and then we're just gonna duplicate and rotate that. There we go. That's basically the basic frame of the tower. Do you think there's anything that goes in the middle, actually? I don't think so. Unless they have like a pole going down the center. No. Actually, I kind of like the idea of leaving it open in the middle like this. Kind of like just looking up and seeing all that. That's kind of cool. Okay, and then let's quickly duplicate this, get rid of the array, rotate that down. Now we have to we're just gonna get rid of the mirror modifier as well. Until we actually get this fixed, but here comes the hard part where I have to actually like get this to, well, I'm not gonna change the actual scale. I'm just gonna kind of move it like this, which is gonna kind of suck because it might frick up the UVs, but that's fine. So we're trying to like get this kind of aligned. Also, like it's very unaligned right now. Actually, I can fix that real quick. I could just damn, wait, hold up. It's like inside the mesh, one sec. Actually, wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? I just do this. There you go. Perfect. There we go, it's better. Wait, is it better? Doesn't feel like it's better. Oh, it's because it's like, it looks like it's misaligned, but it's actually not. Yeah, this is where the scuffed part of the modeling comes in. Very, very scuffy. but that's kind of how I've been living my life. So very scuffed. There we go. I can live with that. And then mirror, mirror. Voila. We're not going to put one on the bottom. This is going to be the opening. Like, I mean, this thing is going to be way bigger than it is now, obviously. So we're not going to put one on the bottom because it should be fine. But we are going to duplicate and rotate. There we go. All right, well, there's the basic frame done. Look at that, wowee. All right, we're going to quickly save a version again because, like I said, you always want to save a version because it does help. And my chair is leaning backwards. I almost fell. Would have been very funny to watch on stream. But yeah. Oh man, now I remember going on like road trips and such, and you go down the road and you see these giant power lines, like, and you would look down and they would be basically a valley in between the forest of these like power lines, and there'd be like a field under them, and you would like it felt like a gateway to like another realm or something. It was so it was so weird. I don't know how to explain it. It really felt like if you just went down there, you'd be like taken away to a faraway land, which I guess technically is true because those things do go for really long ways. So you might even get out of state if you follow them. But they were really, it was just it was cool. It was really cool to look at, I would say. I really, really enjoyed looking at them. Mind you, they do look kind of impressive. Yeah, I never really knew what they were for. I knew they were like for power, but I didn't really know what their function was. But like looking at these like diagrams now, it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense because you have like the actual place that makes the power, and then it gets sent here, and then it gets sent here for long distance, and then it gets sent to another thing that kind of makes it into power you can use at your house, which is kind of cool. So it makes sense, yeah. It's kind of interesting. I'm getting a little distracted here. So as for the other parts of the power tower, we're gonna just make like a metal frame that just comes out the side. One that's on the top and one that's on the bottom, like that's smaller. Those valleys in the middle of the forest are likely caused by purposely mowing to prevent overgrowth from attaching to the lines, preventing fires if one line fails. Yeah. Well, it's they had no trees. It was very much like a field. Yeah. Well, I mean, I assume they got rid of the trees for a reason, obviously. Like most certainly, yeah. I can't imagine having to go back and mow all that though. I think it's more like as long as there's no trees and stuff growing, it's fine. I don't think the grass growing tall is going to be an issue. I mean, if there were like actual vines that were growing up the side, then I mean, yeah, they'd probably do something about that, like kudzu and stuff. But I don't think I don't know if they actually do go and like mow that. It's so much they would have to do. I don't think anyone's getting paid for that. Oh man, it's kind of cool though. Okay, let's do. Okay, I have an idea. Okay. Let's get this baby up here. I'm gonna size that down quite a lot. Should I post a picture of what I'm talking about for anyone who doesn't know? Wait, I can like. I wonder if I could just type in something and it would like pull up like what I'm talking about. I have one that's near me. I mean, I could just go take a picture, but I'd have to go outside, and who wants to do that, you know? Who wants to go outside, you know? I already did my shopping yesterday. I don't want to go outside again. Whatever. I can't find a picture, but you get the idea. So. I remember gamers will literally do anything to not touch grass. Exactly. I was supposed to go shopping today, but I decided to go shopping yesterday so that I didn't have to leave the house today because I didn't really feel like it. I don't leave my house that often, guys. I really don't. Like, I only leave the house to go like shopping and stuff. I don't like I'm not really like going out and doing things. No wait, I want to keep that there. I use Google Maps and then dox myself. Like, this is where I live, guys. We're good. Yeah, no, I don't go outside that often. I have been wanting to plan another vacation though. Um, I think one vacation I really want to do is Australia, but I want to get my finances more under control before I consider doing any sort of crazy, insane stuff like that. Because that's a huge trip. That's like I don't know if I'm mentally ready for that kind of thing. So I don't know how far these are supposed to go, but we're gonna do like maybe that far because it's gonna get way taller once I actually. Yeah, there we go. So we're doing something like that. And then we're gonna duplicate this, size it up like this, and then we're gonna take the end of it and kind of make it a little bit smaller, like that. Maybe that might work. Yeah, something like that. We will attach these. They're gonna be attached with like X's and the horizontal pieces as well. So, oh man, man. Yeah, no, I've been wanting to go on vacation to a place like Australia. I have actually okay. I've actually thought about going back to Washington D.C. again, by myself, just to go explore the Natural History Museum. Because I was there with Elsie and Sample when we went on vacation together. And we checked out the National History Museum, and it was so cool. But we did not get to see all of it, unfortunately, and I was very sad about that. Because we just did not have enough time. There was just like so much in the museum, we just did not have time. We had other stuff we wanted to do. Um, but if I go like by myself for a few days, then like I could just like go at my own pace because like I would really just want to go check out the Space Museum and then go check out the Natural History Museum, and that's really about it because I've already seen like everything else. But yeah, I was thinking about doing that. So depends on if the road markings. What if I want to take a picture and yeah. Hey White, maybe we could maybe we could meet up if I do the Washington trip. I know you mentioned that to me a while back. Maybe there were actually multiple air and space museums. Okay, there was the one that was in Washington D.C. we wanted to go to that was closed when we went. It was like under construction or something. I was very sad about that. But that was the one that we wanted to go to. But if I went to Washington again, I would 100% do an entire day of just the Natural History Museum. Um, and then yeah, really just that like this National History Museum. And then I would do a whole day of that museum as well. I mean, there's a couple other things to check out as well. There's so much walking though. Oh my god, dude, my legs hurt so much by the end of that trip, man. I was not used to walking that much. By the end of that trip, my legs were like, oh, they were aching. We walked everywhere. It was good exercise, don't get me wrong, but oh my god, oh man, it hurt my legs. It was crazy. They have like those e-scooters now. They had those even when we were there, but we never got a chance to use them. The ones where like you spend like a certain amount of money and you can like access the scooter to drive around and it like charges you every like minute or something. I've heard they're actually kind of bad. Like a lot of people don't like them. Like a lot of people that live in the area that they get used in them like don't like them because people are, like reckless with them, which like fair enough. I probably would use one just so I don't have to freaking use my like walk all the way everywhere because oh my legs are killing me. But hey, I don't mind the exercise either. Like I think that exercise is definitely worth having. So um but yeah, that was something we were kind of wanting to try, but we never actually got the chance to sit down and actually do the scooters. So really wanted to give them a try though. But yeah, no, oh my god, guys, the National History Museum was so fucking cool. Do I have the fossil pictures? Wait. Did I put them on my phone? Oh, I don't think I put them on my phone. Oh, that's damn. Come on. Oh, no, I have them on my phone. I just didn't put them on my PC yet. Wait, can I connect my can I connect my phone to my PC and show you guys this? One sec. Wait, let me get the cable. One sec. Wait, sorry guys, give me one second. I'm like standing up right now. Ugh. Okay, wait. Headphones. All right, we're back. Okay. Also, when they started adding them to the cities, people just left them wherever, and they would get. Yeah, I've heard. I watched a video about that, and it was the fact that like people just left them like wherever, and then people that were riding them just weren't like paying attention when they were riding them, so they would hit other people when they were riding them and stuff. Like they just weren't like paying attention. So like a lot of people just really don't like them. Also, see, I'm connecting my phone real quick. I want to see if I can actually pull the photos from my phone onto my PC real quick. I have to unlock access on my phone real quick. One sec. Allow. No, Apple phone, go away. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can drag these. I'm gonna drag these in the Blender, actually, guys. Wait. I can drag the photos directly in the Blender. Let me find them real quick. Ah, so many folders. Why are there so many folders? Oh, these are like the dates and stuff. Okay. God, there's so many photos. What time did I go on the Washington trip? It was like June, right? I think this is it. Is this it? No. Sorry guys, I'm looking for these photos. One sec. Oh, wait, nope. I didn't find. Wait, this isn't the Washington trip actually. This wasn't the Washington trip, but there was a trip I did to my local museum. I thought it was really cool. I could show you some photos from that actually. One sec, I have them right here. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Wait, let me position. Yeah, let's like drag over here so we don't have to mess with stuff over here. Here was one cool photo. Oh, did it not put it in the doodad? No? No, did it not? Ah, damn, I can't show you guys. Okay, whatever. I thought I could like drag the photos into Blender to show you guys, but unfortunately I can't. But just imagine a cool trip and stuff. So, my bad. I'm sorry, guys. I was hoping I just dragged them from my phone directly onto Blender, but that don't seem to be the case. Oopsie. But let's say the museum was really cool. It was a really cool museum, guys. It was really neat. So, actually, funny enough, there's also a museum. There was a museum in my town that actually the museum in my county actually got a renovation a few years back and actually has a section for Ice Age creatures now. And I actually went there and I was like, oh, this is so cool. They did not have that when I was a kid. I was so freaking awesome. It was really fucking cool. So it was like a whole section of like Ice Age creatures, and I took like a bunch of pictures, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. And I really liked it. It was really good. I love Ice Age creatures. I don't know if you guys know that, but I'm a sucker for prehistoric creatures and stuff. I always love prehistoric stuff. It's really cool. It's like one of my favorite things. Many of you might know that because I like dinosaurs a lot, but I don't just like dinosaurs. I do like other kinds of things as well. Ironically, like I like you know what I'm saying? I do like other kinds of things, guys. Just don't make fun of me. But Ice Age creatures are definitely a favorite of mine because they might still be alive today if humans didn't cause them to go extinct. It just kind of sucks to think about, really. It's awful. We might still have mastodons and mammoths in North America. We might still have giant marsupials in Australia. We might still have ground sloths and well, mostly just ground sloths and glyptodonts in South America. We might still have like all this cool stuff, and the fact that that's just like gone, it's just tragic. I would say, yeah, they just gone now, and not really a chance for us to get them back unless we actually perfect the technology to bring them back, which I think is currently being worked on to some capacity. But I'm currently holding my breath because like I'm not gonna like put my entire faith into technology that hasn't really been proven yet. I mean, we have technically brought back an extinct animal from extinction, but it was a very special case of like the ibex that went extinct, and we like had a clone birthed from a surrogate, but she died shortly after. That was back in like the early 2000s. It was so long ago. It's actually kind of crazy. But I'm still like skeptical of like that's like I'm not skeptical in the bad sense. Like I really like listen. I really want this stuff to work. I feel like bringing back woolly mammoths is a good idea. They can help with the ecosystems of the tundra and such, and it's just good. I think it's just an inherently good thing. Although there definitely are some ethical questions that should be brought up about that, and I do think there should be some kind of regulating force that kind of regulates that kind of stuff. Because I don't know, I'm not really like I haven't really thought about it that much, but I just want woolly mammoths to come back, and I think it'd be really cool if like that technology gets perfected and stuff. Because like if we can bring back animals that we cause extinctions of, I think that would be a huge thing. Oh yeah, no, I think that's actually been talked about because technically speaking, it wouldn't actually be the same species. It would be a hybrid. It would be kind of a hybrid, but the idea is that you're basically building the creature back from its initial genes merged with a living ancestor, and then you're kind of like breeding that down the line until you have basically what that is. So it still would have parts of the original species, but it would basically be a hybrid. Yeah, like you're basically right. It would be a hybrid. Actually, I wonder, didn't they come up with like a name for the mammoth hybrid? Mammoth hybrid name. I got sneeze. Sorry. Yeah, mammoth elephant hybrids. That's what they are. Um. So cool thing, by the way, if you didn't know this. Asian elephants are the closest living relatives to woolly mammoths. Like they are right next to woolly mammoths on the evolutionary branch. So they actually plan on using Asian elephants to be the surrogates for embryos of woolly mammoth calves. I'm curious to see how that process is going to work because like elephants are such an interesting species that they have like such interconnected family ties. Um, if you're going to be trying to build a sustainable population of mammoths in the Arctic, then you have to basically build an entire family group of mammoths that can then self-sustain themselves in the wild, and that's going to take a while because elephants take a long time to grow up. um so that's gonna be like a multi-decade project, basically. Like that's not something you can just do and just get it out there. You can't just make an adult mammoth like out of nowhere. Like it's like you have a baby that will be raised among Asian elephants, and then you have to kind of build that up, like that. I don't know how, like I don't think a lot of the researchers are talking about that phase of things. I think they're mainly just working on actually getting it working, which is still a process, like work in progress, basically. um I mean, I would love to see it work. I really would. Oh wait, I fucked up the mirror modifier. One sec. I gotta fix that real quick. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Cursor to selected. Another challenge. Yeah, I mean that's like right now they're just trying to figure out how to actually bring them back. I think the next hurdle is very much going to be teaching them how to survive in the wild because the environments that Asian elephants live in is different from the environment that woolly mammoths live in. So you kind of have to. It's weird because it's like you have to cross the initial hurdle because elephants aren't really solitary. They're herd animals, except for the bull elephants, which usually go on their own. But if we're talking like a baby mammoth, like they need other elephants. Like that's kind of what they need. So it's like I honestly don't know how that's gonna work. There's probably gonna be some kind of like plan in place, and whatnot. Cause I don't know. Maybe they haven't thought that far ahead. I mean, they're trying to at least like make the technology work. That's kind of the big thing they're trying to do right now. Which I have no clue if it'll be feasible, but it'd be really cool if it was. I don't actually I wonder if there's been any news about that recently. Sorry, I'm getting distracted, but I really want to. Have they talked about this recently? So there is a company that's trying to work on it, and they said they would bring it back by 2027. I'm skeptical that I don't think they're gonna do that by 2027. Um, it'd be cool if they did, but I am skeptical. So, uh, apparently they've set themselves a due date for 2028. So that's like their due date to bring it back is what they're putting themselves under. They're basically trying to create artificial wombs to grow a woolly mammoth calf. That's what they're like saying. So it's very interesting. So that's like it's yeah. I mean it's I respect that there's someone trying to do it. I just hope they like it's not that bad. I just thought it was really interesting. And one other thing as well is that it actually is a really good idea to try and perfect this technology because there are actually animals out there today that are critically endangered, and there may become a time when like we might lose them. Even though there are conservation efforts in place, there may be a time when we lose them, and having this like technology that like there could be a chance we could bring them back in case something happens really badly, I think is good. Although I do worry about the ramifications and such. Like sounds a bit too hopeful. Yeah, that's what I was saying too. I'm like, I don't know, man. They've been saying stuff like that for years. Unless you give me like unless you show me a live mammoth calf, then I'm gonna be like, I'm skeptical. I don't know. I think it'd be interesting, but no guarantee. So you never know. These things are always kind of like up in the air and stuff, so kind of annoying. Well, I say annoying, but like I don't even know how any of the stuff of the science works. It's a lot of like, there's a lot of stuff that really goes into it. So it's just like, oh boy, it's crazy. Oh yeah, here comes the fun part. I have to do the XX part of this. The problem with this part is yeah, the array's gonna absolutely choke if I do it like that. So I want to do it like yeah, so I want to do like this. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to make like the X part of this, which this is not gonna look good. Oh shoot, wait, sorry. Oh yeah, that looks kind of nasty. I will say if there's at least like one species out there that really could use some more help, I think it would definitely be the Sumatran rhino. I think I tweeted about that in case anyone was following my Twitter, but there's less than 100 of them left. So, yeah, it's kind of a desperate situation. They are making strides though. They have like a whole preserve set up for them and they're like trying to breed them more. But very very scary situation, I would say, with the Sumatran rhino. What's cool is that they are actually the closest living relative to woolly rhinos, which is why they look so similar because they're so hairy. Is really cool. Uh okay, we're just gonna do this because I'm lazy. That don't look too good actually. There you go. They don't look too perfect, I'm gonna be honest. Actually, oh, it's because I need to make two versions of this. I need to make this top one and then I need to make a bottom one. That's why. So I need to make another version. I need to duplicate this down basically. I don't know if I'm digging the like this kind of coming out like this. Like maybe like a little bit more like this, but yeah, like maybe something like that. Because the idea is that there's going to be bits of metal that'll come off the front here that actually are connecting the wires and stuff. So what we're going to do is we are going to take all of this and basically move it down a little bit more like that. There you go. Super basic. Although I think it'd be like something like that roughly. I might move the top one up a little bit more actually. Yeah, like that, and then move this one like down a little bit. Yeah, something like that. That's not too bad. I might like shrink. I might like make this one a little bit smaller too. Hey Joel. Joel. You want my blood? I mean I'm B negative. I don't know if you're compatible, so also if one of you said a DM pick up how little landmark and okay, here, yeah, I can look at it real quick. I won't pull it up on stream, but I'll look at it. One sec. Oh, yeah, I mean that's yeah. That's pretty normal here too, actually. Like there are roads like that where there's just like the one like power line going down it. That's normal. That's pretty normal, yeah. Oh, I see the stuff in the background too. That's cool. Neat. Oh man. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like looking at Discord real quick just to see what people are posting. What time is it? 6:30? Okay, I still have like 30 minutes before I have to go put my pizza in the oven. So actually more like an hour actually. Also, hi Joel, hope you're doing well. Ultra kill him, alright guys. There he is. Whoa. Sorry. We have both towers. Yeah. Okay. Dude, I'm so glad I streamed this today, dude. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I probably wouldn't have gotten this much work done in this time. We've only been streaming for an hour and a half, and I've already gotten a good decent amount done. I'm so happy. You have no idea. I'm so glad I was streaming this. It's V1 Ultra Kill, yeah. Yeah, no, I had I bought chicken patties yesterday and I ate those for dinner because I was just like kind of craving some chicken patties. But yeah, how am I doing? I'm doing okay. As you can tell, I'm streaming just so I can get some more work done because I've been very unproductive these past couple days. So I am trying to get more going here. This is for the Wanderers update. Actually, I'll probably show you guys what my Unity project looks like here soon if you guys want to see how crazy this is going to be. If you really, for the stream, for guys, people, for the folks watching and the VOD viewers, you know, sneak peek and such. I could do that in just a bit here. No, shoot. Actually, we'll just kind of squeeze that in a little bit. There you go. Yeah, that looks a little better. There you go. I feel like I'm missing something though. Where's my references at? Oh, looks fine. Oh, you know what I'm missing? You know what I'm missing? I want to have a piece of metal that connects the top and the bottom without like it being the X here. So this X will move it a little bit more this way. Yeah, that's fine. And then this X will move a little more this way. Actually, wait. No, we need to make this go out a little bit more. Actually, wait, is this even an array? Oh, it's a mirror. Oh, right, because I'm not using an array for this. I'm using right. There we go. But yeah, no, otherwise I'm doing okay. I've been just doing a bunch of 3D modeling. Actually, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna open up another Blender project real quick. I'll show you guys what some other stuff I've been modeling recently. If you guys want to see some of the cool stuff I've been doing. I don't know if it'll switch the Blender view if I minimize one and it jumps to the other. I kind of hope it does. That'd be kind of cool. So if I minimize this, will it open? Nope, it will not. Okay, that's fine. Do you think if I close one Blender project, it would just open the other? So if I close this, if I close this, will it just? Okay, there you go. Yeah, here we go. So this is the watchtower that I've been modeling here. I also made a bunch of furniture for it as well. So this is it's super basic. It's pretty straightforward. It's all textured. I mean, it's all UV unwrapped and stuff. It won't show it because I don't have the materials applied, but technically speaking, this model here I can go into this view, yeah. So technically, I mean, you can see like the size reference here. So the idea is I kept it really basic, and I just have like a ladder that you will hopefully click on, and it will take you up here. And then here's basically the space. There's nothing in here yet because I have the assets modeled separately. But then here's the door that's open, and then you walk out, and I got to model some lamps up here eventually. I haven't gotten around to that yet, but ideally this will be a pretty straightforward basic watchtower. I technically have it in the scene. I just haven't finalized a lot of the materials because, as you can tell, there's like a lot of materials on the right here. Oh, actually, wait. As you can tell, there's a lot of materials on the right here. If I move my head a little bit, so as you can tell right here, there's a lot of materials. But they're all like reused materials that are actually in the scene and stuff. So, yeah, it's tricky getting the material. Like I might, part of me is kind of like wanting to make this one material and just be like an atlas, but at the same time, if I can reuse materials, I will. But we'll see. Because like I do like this watchtower asset a lot. I think it's pretty okay. But yeah. But anyway, that's the watchtower. And then if we go down to furniture, I can show you guys some of the stuff I've been modeling for this as well. You know, a nice little basic table. Nothing too crazy, just a super basic table model. It's already got the oh wait, where is it? It's already got like the materials applied and stuff. Yeah. It's more, well, it's likely to be mostly wood color. Yeah, I have to go, so I have some wood textures in the scene already, in Unity already, but like I actually probably need to get more variations of wood color without making it too repetitive. So I have to go look up some more wood textures to use and such. So but yeah, here's a table with drawers. Here's a bed that I modeled. You can see the pillow that I made as well. I even made like a bed frame as well, and then I made like a nice little pillow model as well. And then I actually used cloth physics to simulate a blanket. So you got a really basic blanket on the bed. So you got a really basic like bed that's gonna go in the watchtower as well. Super basic cardboard box. I just needed like some like extra assets to put in here. Basic file cabinet. And then I got drawers as well. So I was just modeling a couple things to put in the watchtower. So that was like one thing I was working on. That the watchtower is pretty much somewhat done. I just need to finalize materials and textures and stuff. And then I was working on another thing as well, which I will show you guys here when I open this project real quick, when it finishes opening. Is it actually still here? Yeah, here it is. I was working on an entranceway. I was working on a new entrance tunnel. So like this will be like a this will be like, oh, like the entrance to the place, quote unquote, and there'll be like a road coming out of here. And then I was working on like a sign as well. So just like kind of throwing some models together. I haven't actually textured it yet, but I did UV unwrap it and everything. So it's like all this is UV unwrapped and stuff. So yeah, super interesting. I kind of got that all going. I just had to put it in the scene and kind of get it like freshened up and stuff. There's still some like models I have to merge here as well. I just haven't done that yet. I've been kind of like jumping around the Blender projects, kind of just getting more done. Like I want to get the models done so that I can just go back in one pass and kind of get everything like UV unwrapped and set up with the light map UVs, and then kind of work on the texturing to make sure they look okay, and also have them in the scene already. So it's very much back and forth right now. So but that's why I've been saying I've been doing a lot of modeling. Will there be a covered portal link there somewhere again? Maybe. I don't know, actually. I haven't really thought that far yet. So that is a good throwback though, yes. I probably will. Just cause like it makes sense. I gotta stretch. Sorry guys, I had to stretch there. But yeah, so maybe we will. I don't know. That's not a bad idea, actually. I mean, we had that before, so it would make sense to bring that back. So, let's see. This is coming along pretty nicely though. Like this is gonna be scaled up immensely when we're done. Like this is like this me modeling it, but when I scale this up, it should look way cooler. Okay, one more thing I'm gonna model for this is we're gonna do Baba Booey. Actually, are you guys okay if I take a quick bathroom break? I have to use the bathroom. Could you guys wait just one second? I'll bring it back real quick. One moment, I'll be back. Wait. Why are we dancing? What happened? Did I miss something? Did I miss something? Oh god, you guys scared me. I was like, I come back and you guys are like dancing. I was like, what the hell happened? Huh? Oh yeah, I wonder if my brother's gonna stream tonight. So my older brother has actually started streaming on Twitch recently. He told me about it. I haven't told you guys who he is yet. But he did get affiliate recently. So he did recently reach affiliate because I helped him out a little bit. But he was streaming with my sister-in-law, or with his wife, I guess I should say. um do we need a reason to dance? No, you guys can dance if you want to. I wish I had a dance emote. I might commission Reiji for another one eventually. Thank you, Reiji, by the way, for commissioning for accepting my commission. um he was very nice to do that. You know, my brother streams. What's his stream? I have his Twitch pulled up right here. Actually, one sec. He streams. I think every Tuesday and Thursday is what he told me. Um, he streams every Tuesday and Thursday. That's what he does. That's what he told me. Yeah, he streamed like 2 days. He was streaming NASCAR 2 days ago. My brother likes NASCAR, so he's my older brother, by the way. I've thought about I've thought about telling you guys in the Discord his Twitch in case you wanted. I don't know, like I kind of want him to grow organically, but at the same time, like I wouldn't mind just like if you guys were curious about what my brother is like, if you wanted to see him, you could go check him out. I mean, he's a little different from me. He's a bit more outgoing than I am. He looks basically like me though. He's like it's just me, but not me. So he's my older brother. So I also know where he lives, so I could go invade him when he's streaming if I wanted to. Just drive down the road. Um, you know, he's a cool guy. Yeah, he's my older brother, so he's a cool guy. He probably might watch this stream if he sees me live right now. Actually, he is. Oh no, wait. Fuck. It's so difficult because like, I really want to let you guys know. But I don't know if I want to open up that like that Pandora's box. You know. Um. I don't know if I want to open up Pandora's box. It's weird. Um oh, I keep getting distracted when I need to model for this. Sorry. Give me this. Sorry, I'm gonna model. What we're doing is we're modeling. I don't like how this is not aligned properly. That's annoying me a little bit. Um fuck. You know what? We're gonna just make a new model. We're gonna make a new one. He's doing well for streaming for how long now? Are you talking about me streaming for how long now? I mean, I'm used to streaming long periods of time. It's just like I've done it for like God knows how long now in VR. If I can stream for like 4 hours in VR, then I can stream for a long time on desktop. Trust me. You get used to it after a while. It kind of just comes with the territory. Um, Although with streams like this, I do try to just kind of see what's happening in the world and stuff. Once it fills out, yeah, no, because my brother did not know anything about my Twitch and stuff until I think it was Father's Day last year actually when me and my brother were doing stuff for our dad. That like he and I were in the parking lot of Lowe's and we were just like, why is this freaking out? What the hell is happening here? Okay, for some reason that is freaking out for some reason. But I remember sitting down with my brother and he was like asking me stuff and I was like I told him about you know, like what I was doing at Innkeeping and like the stream and stuff. I was telling him about that. So like he knows about the Innkeeping and stuff now. He knows about my stream, he knows about the Innkeeping. Uh Still hasn't come to visit at the Innkeeping. I don't think he plays VR chat, so he probably wouldn't. And I think it's also because he's trying to respect my boundaries. Like I don't know if he knows that like whether I'm comfortable or not with him actually coming to visit me, and it would make me awkward. I don't really mind. I think like I mean yeah, if I tell you guys this Twitch, then I it doesn't really matter. But I think he's trying to be nice and not like make me uncomfortable by coming to visit and stuff. Oh no, I don't think he's ever streamed before, but he has a lot of friends. So, he had a pretty good thing going. I think I told you. I don't know if I told you guys this, but his his internet his friends on online actually came to his wedding, and he had a lot of friends that came to his wedding, and I met them all. So they're pretty good guys. They're pretty chill. I met them during his wedding because my brother got married recently. If y'all didn't know that, he got married in December. So so yeah, he's doing okay. He's doing all right. Yeah, this is what I wanted to do. By the way, I wanted to like have a piece like this, but I think I wanted to be more like bulky. He's doing all right. He's doing okay. Mirror. There we go. Something like that. Power lines. Hello, Imic. Welcome to the boring 3D modeling while I talk about stuff. The power lines. You know what's gonna irritate me? The fact that these are not aligned properly. We're gonna fix this right now because that's gonna irritate the hell out of me if I don't fix these freaking power lines, these freaking things. One sec. Okay, see that one's fine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do like this. We're gonna have them like somewhat evenly spaced out. Actually, we're gonna try and have them like even. No, don't do that. We're gonna have them like oh god, evenly like spaced out like this. I want them to have like some kind of commonality. Like here, I'll show you. Do like that. Okay, I will say, out of everyone ever, out of all of my friends, the only person here that knows who my brother is on Twitch is Imic. And it's because I told Imic because I needed Imic to help. Like Imic was the follower that got him up affiliate. So Imic knows who my brother Imic knows who my brother is because I told him. So I haven't told anyone else though, but Imic is like the only person I've actually told. Yes, so I probably should have specified that, but yes, Imic does know because we were talking about that Imic, so I was telling people about that a little bit. The Elder Claw, very true. We'll only do 4 for this one actually. Yeah, so Imic is technically the only other person that knows who my brother is, and his Twitch, so if you wanna pester anyone, you can pester Imic. Don't tell anyone, Imic. I have to tell people. I don't want you to tell people. I know you can keep your secret, Imic. You're fine. You're fine. You can keep your secret. This is funny because I'm not gonna say that. Sorry, I'm like all over the place right now. Sorry, I'm just trying to do this right now. Kind of have this like right here, and then we'll adjust the array value a little bit. So we'll do like that, maybe a little bit more. There we go. That looks better. I'm joking. I'm playing it up. Honestly, I'm playing it up. I don't think anyone's really gonna be that invested in knowing who my fucking brother is. You guys are fine. I'm joking with you. So y'all good. Did I already fix this one yet? I don't think I did. Whatever. I'm kind of adjusted too. I'm just adjusting these like values a little bit here. I feel like, is there supposed to be something else that's going on this power tower? No. Trying not to go too crazy with all these like polygon. I mean, this is gonna be like for how much you see here on this tower. It's actually not that like high poly. Well, maybe it is a little bit, but I'm gonna freshen it up a little bit. It's actually not gonna be too bad for what it is, all things considered. So, but yeah, no, he did okay. It took, how long did it take me to get to affiliate? I think it took me like 2 months of streaming to get to affiliate because I started in October, and then I think it was around December 2018 that I got affiliate. I remember it being like at the very end of the year or start of the previous next year after that. It was at least like 2 to 3 months that it took me to get to affiliate. It took me a little bit of time. So, I mean, really it was like kind of just gradually building up and stuff, consistent streaming. Since I was doing the innkeeping and stuff, like people knew about it and I talked to them, and yeah. So I haven't really been utilizing networking all that much. The only network I've actually done is like Sam, when I play with him, when I do stuff with him. Imic, I mean, you too, obviously. I would say I've networked with you a little bit. We played some games together, mainly Lethal Company, but Panda, I haven't really played anything with Panda on his stream. I should though, but I haven't really been like networking. And then Sporks. I've still got to get around to talking to Sporks about doing a performance at the Wanderer. I know she's expressed interest in doing that very much so. She's very much on board with that idea, so I need to sit down with her and talk to her about that. Because Sporks is a good friend of mine. I haven't talked to her in a while, but she's cool. Um, I need to talk to her about whether she's like when if she wants to do a performance and stuff. Because I know she's mentioned to me that she'd love to do that at the Wanderer. And now that we have the group public instances, I feel a little bit more comfortable having like an event like that now where we have like sporks perform and such. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but when I get around to contacting sporks, I'll let you guys know. Um, I think once I get some more things polished up with the Wanderers and keeping in general, then I might be more comfortable. Like the whole thing with the warning at the spawn about innkeeping happening and stuff, like things like that. Like I need to sit down and fix those up and whatnot. Oh geez, this is not mirrored properly. I just realized that. Okay, we can fix that. Origin to cursor. There we go. Sorry, I'm just fixing up these origin points because I forgot they're kind of fucky wucky right now. Um, oh, there we go. You know, sports is cool. So in terms of networking, yeah, sports, and then I don't know, like I haven't really reached out to people. I've thought about like um networking in the sense that if somebody does like an event or a club or something and they want like a bartender, then I could do that and I could like talk to them about that. But I just haven't really gone out of my way to contact people about that kind of stuff. I just really haven't done that. Um, I know I probably should, but I've been very out of it about doing that kind of stuff because I know networking is very important. Like if you want to grow and stuff, I know like networking with people is definitely a big part of that. But I guess I just haven't really put that much focus on it for myself. So Panda, all the features seem to be over. Yeah, yeah. Panda's role play. I was talking about like playing other games with Panda. Like if he was doing something that he wanted me to join for, um, very much like I feel like he'd do that. I like I said, I haven't talked to him about it and I haven't like gone out of my way because frankly I suck at playing games. I almost never get around to playing stuff with people. Like I already have enough trouble doing it now. It's like it's just rough. I don't know. It's just a pain in the butt. That's all. That's starting to look pretty good actually. I wonder if it's a little too wide though. That's fine. I think we gotta put like an X section on this side where we should be fine though. Um, let me go through my Twitch follows actually and just kind of like see because I follow a lot of people that I hang out with. So I think oh that's me talking. Yeah, Sam is like I think the main person that I've collabed with in terms of stream stuff is Sam. Absolutely, because we've played games together and we both streamed and stuff and yeah, but that's like a friend of mine that I'm comfortable with like collabing with. Like that's kind of how these things work. Like I'm not um I'm not really good at like outreaching to people that I barely know and like playing stuff with them. I very much like play stuff with friends. That's kind of why like I haven't really done any collabs with other VR chat content creators because I just don't know them, you know? Like I don't feel like outreaching to someone that I barely know. Also, it is 7, so I need to go put my pizza in the oven. So, guys, give me one quick second here. I need to go put my pizza. I need to go. Oh, actually, no. I need to go preheat my oven, and then I'll come back. So, give me like a minute. So, one second, I'll be right back, guys. I could get the pizza. Okay. I got pips made. Well, okay, not made, but I am. Oh, that's not wrong one. I got it going. Oh, my Lofi ended. One sec, wait. There you go. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. So the oven's preheating. So once it finishes, I can put the pizza in. Favorite frozen pizza? The Tombstone. DiGiorno's pretty okay too, but Tombstone is probably my favorite pizza. I don't know. It's just so straightforward. Playing with friends is like a much. Yeah, I'm more comfortable playing with friends, so that's kind of why I tend to do it that way. If I get back into making more content stuff, like I need to get back into the video editing because oh man, dude, I should just stream video editing because man, I need to get that done. Oh my god. We see folks asking all the time for friends on Twitter. Yeah, I've seen those tweets too. It's guys. Listen, I understand Twitter is a great tool for networking and stuff, but I feel bad for the people that are like people who are like asking for just friends. Like I feel bad for them because that's gotta suck to be in that position. That is, you're probably luckier than you think having those. Yeah, like I know there are people out there who don't have like a group to play with, and I do feel for them. I really do. That's gotta suck. Um, that's gotta be awful to not have anyone to play with, and you're just like going on Twitter asking for people to play with. Like I don't know what to say. Like that's just like I just feel bad. I really do. I feel for them, like, because I know people that are like that, where it's like they just don't have any people to play with. Like they're just kind of alone. They don't have a group that they can just go to and play whatever. Like I'm lucky because I do have a group I can go and I can play whatever. Like I have that. I have like Sam and them. I have my friends in the cupboard. I've got even the people in the Discord, and while my Discord I can play with if I want to. But I know there are people out there who are just like have no sort of group that they can join, or they're just by themselves. I mean, I was like that for a long time. Before I started all the VR chat stuff, I was very much like on my own for a huge, long time. So I understand. Like I've been there. It's not fun. Although it's more so you kind of just get used to it after a while. Like you get used to the feeling. It sucks though. It sucks. So I do sympathize for the peeps that do have to deal with that. I don't know if Twitter is really the best place to be asking for a friendship. I mean, I guess like if you're desperate and it's like you're shooting your shot into the void, you never know, like someone might. But at the same time, like Twitter is like there's so many bad people on Twitter, guys. Like it's so easy to get exploited. You gotta be careful. Like you have to express a healthy range of skepticism, but then also optimism. You do have to balance those because sometimes some things might be too good to be true, but then sometimes it's like you really should back away. Or so how did they even trust a new person? One reason we don't try to approach them, and they most likely not take us seriously. Yeah, I have that issue too. So with the innkeeping, if I meet someone for the first time at innkeeping, I treat them nice. I'm like, "Hi, welcome to the Wanderer." It's not like we're gonna immediately hit it off. Like that's not usually how this works. Like usually I'll meet someone, and we'll become acquaintances. We'll talk a little bit. Like, oh, that's cool. Y'all the first people I've played that aren't people I know IRL in probably 6 years. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, Cheeseburger, you kind of just came out of nowhere. I'm gonna be honest, Cheeseburger. Sam and Valk probably like I know they know you from Overwatch, but in my experience, you just kind of came out of nowhere. Like I remember I was playing with Sam and I think Valk as well, and then they were talking about you, and then you kind of just like appeared. But you're a cool guy though. You're a cool guy. It took a few sessions for me to kind of warm up to you, but you're a cool guy. Like we've played a lot of games together now, so I know you. I know you pretty well. I actually remember too, Cheeseburger. I specifically remember that instance because like I was like, one moment you didn't exist, the next moment you did. It was just like he came out of nowhere. It was great. I'm glad though. I'm glad you're kind of like part of the crew now. It was nice. It was very nice. I know I was talking to Sam about because like I have like a core friends group. And I don't think Sam does. So I remember I was talking to him about that and stuff. But I'm glad he's kind of building that now. So that's nice. Also, I just heard the oven, so I'm gonna go put the pizza in the oven, guys. Please spam the chat with pizza emojis. I will be right back. Thank you. I'm gonna put the pizza in the oven. Pizza. Thank you. I appreciate the pizzas. Thank you. I'm back. Oh, wrong window again. I keep pressing the wrong window, guys. I'm gonna be honest. We played one game of Overwatch, and I was being goofy, and we joined up and played a few more games, and then I met the gang after like 8 hours playing. I was like, yes, that was exactly it. I remember because they said they met you through Overwatch. Yeah, that's lines up perfectly. All because I asked Sam on a date to Olive Garden. That's so quirky, dude. I love you. Man, that's great. Thank you for the PJ emojis. Yeah, no, I've had a few cases like that where I run into someone randomly and I just become like a close friend. A lot of the times it's usually through innkeeping, ironically. I've actually met a lot, like most of the people here I have met through innkeeping. Actually, pretty much everyone here I've met through innkeeping in one way or another. Unironically. Like Immick I met through the innkeeping, and Immick was how I met Valk, and Immick and Sam met through me because of my innkeeping. I'm pretty sure that's how it went, Immick, right? Because I'm pretty sure I met you at innkeeping, and then you met Sam through me, and then that's how that's how y'all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it was. I'm pretty sure. And then oh gosh, my friend Reiji and my friend Reiji who did the channel emotes. So a lot of them, I met him through innkeeping as well. I met him through another friend who also I met doing innkeeping. I met Miyazaki through innkeeping, obviously. Like there's a lot of people that I've met through the innkeeping. So a lot of people. It's actually kind of crazy how influential my innkeeping was in like meeting new people. I even wrote a song, but I was incapable of singing it because I was laughing so hard and kept messing it. Oh, do you want to tell me the song? Wait, oh, I really can I sing it? Oh, I would love to sing it. Yeah, send the clip that to Sam. Hoi hoi, hello Neo, hello, hoi hoi, hoi 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 hoi. Oh, God, I turned the Mr. Krabs for a second there. Oh my gosh, you lost it. He lost it, guys. That's unfortunate. Never gonna know that song again. It's gone in the ethers of time, as they do say. As they do say on this bitch of an earth, you know what I'm saying? This is actually coming along pretty nicely, all things considered. Sorry. Guys, I'm sorry. Look, like when you get long into streaming like this, you start to get a little quirky. The innkeeper starts to get a little quirky, okay? Oh, wait, guys. Guys, I gotta, wait, I got you. Hold up. Do I have my browser window open? All right, guys, wait. Sorry, self plug, by the way. I would like to plug my grandma's Twitter. This is my grandma, Granny. This is Granny, my grandmother. He is my grandma. Um, he does cool art like this. Look at this. Look how cool this looks. Look at that. Doesn't it look so cool? Look at that. Look, that's nice. That's really cool. Granny, if you're watching this, I'm plugging you right now. Granny, you're being plugged. Granny is in fact Granny's being plugged. Okay, sorry. Let's close the breath window. That's the first thing I saw when I pulled up Twitter. So I couldn't help myself. Okay, Destiny. Yeah, no, my friend. Okay, no, wait. You guys, are you guys actually curious about this? Wait, I can show you. Hold up. You guys have probably, some of you have probably met Granny before. He's a regular to the innkeeping. You might see him sometimes. He does really good renders of shit. So some of you might recognize some of these glow ups here. You might recognize some of these. He does a lot of Destiny stuff. I don't know if this is Destiny, but he does a lot of this stuff. So yeah, like a lot of this stuff. Like he does a lot of these kind of renders. So if you guys are looking for renders, you know, you can hit him up a little bit, give him some money. Totally don't tell him I sent you though. But if you like these kind of renders, you can follow him at G Englehart. His name is Gustav. I've doxed him. There you go. He's been doxed. So yeah, there you go. Sorry, completely random because I just opened up Twitter and he was the first thing I saw. So there you go. I totally didn't dox him. Guys, I like dinosaurs. Did you guys know that? Sorry, I'm dinosaurs is topping up. I'm looking at Twitter right now, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, wait, I gotta stop looking at Twitter. Wait, hold up. I gotta stop looking at Twitter. No more Twitter for me, guys. I gotta close Twitter so I can actually focus. Every time I look to the left like this, I'm looking at OBS. By the way, sorry if you didn't know that. So, if you didn't catch up my drift, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't. Oh fuck! Wait, I didn't set a timer for my pizza. Oopsie. I might have to go check on my pizza in a second, guys. I am so sorry. I'm gonna wait a second, but we should be fine. Oopsie. God, I get distracted, guys. I get way too distracted sometimes. Okay, so the last thing we need to do for this power tower is we can maybe put X formations in the bottom, but I don't think that's really required. Might be a good idea though. And then we do need to put the attachments to the towers, which I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna be super basic about this. And I'm gonna scoot over a little bit so I can actually get in the camera. We are gonna make them a little basic here. So first off, I need to go check on my pizza. So once again, I will be right back for just a moment, guys. I do apologize. One sec. You guys can still hear me because I'm walking away. One sec. Okay, my pizza's got like 2 minutes before I need to go touch it again. So I have this weird thing with frozen pizza where it's like I have to I have to like rotate the pizza in the oven so that it bakes the full thing. It's weird. It might be just like my oven is weird, but when I do the pizza in the oven, I have to do it halfway, and then I open the oven and I like rotate the pizza like 180 degrees so that it cooks both ends properly. It's weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But that is just something I have to do. So, all right. We're gonna quickly do this real quick here. We've got about 40 minutes before I stop because I'm gonna probably stop around 8. Actually, when Sam starts streaming, I'll probably stop and I'll let you guys go raid. I'll raid him. Oh, the hell was that? Oh, that was weird. I clicked on Discord and it showed up on my stream for a second. That was weird. Sorry, I was just looking at. I just wanted to look at some photos. Oh God, you guys are killing me. Okay, sorry. I keep looking at Discord. My bad. This is why I stream this, because like I get distracted so easily. But having like the stream here kind of keeps me in line. Like it keeps me kind of like focused when I need to be. So it's very, very, very helpful. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm not gonna try and make an accurate version of a power tower. I'm going to just make one that has these like attachments, and then we're gonna go from here. Hello, Ryan. Yes, I am B-Boober. Hello, welcome to Dweem. Welcome to the Dweem. I am doing modeling right now. Modeling. Do you like my 2D modeling? Actually, we're gonna make him like. You think I should just do like this? Actually, like a little tip there. Actually, no, we'll do like a whole power thing here.
I see you. I am in your walls.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the voices in the. Yeah, guys. By the way, voices in the head does actually work. I can hear it when you do it. It is text to speech. So if you have Hash the Burn, by all means, please be the voice in my head, as you just heard by the fucking dude in my wall right now. So there you go. Don't do that. Shade. Do I not have... What the heck? Apparently I don't have the shade smooth quick favorited here. That's weird. Sorry, we're gonna add these to our quick favorites because for some reason they're not on there, which is weird. I am in your walls. I am in your walls. You cannot see me, but I am in your walls. Sorry, I'm gonna add the quick favorites and the quick favorites. Shade flat. There we go. Okay. So what I'm doing is these are gonna be the they're gonna be basic, but they're gonna be the attachment points for the power lines. Basically, that's what these are. So we're gonna do. I think we can do.
Will there be milk in this stream?
Oh, you want your milk? You want your fucking milk? I'll get you your milk here. You want milk? There you go. I'm typing in milk in Google. One sec here. You want your milk? Here you go. Here's your milk. There you go. Which one do you like better? You like this? You like this? I'm really glad there wasn't like a really bad result that pulled up here because let's not look at that. That was breastfeeding weight. Okay, never mind. Let's not scroll that way. Here's your milk. A lot of milk here. What happens? Wait, what happens if I type? What happens if I type milk cube? Do you think that gives me anything cool? The fuck is what? What is it? What is that? Why is he pouring milk out of a Rubik's cube? What the hell is happening? Oh shit! Shit! Oh guys, I forgot to rotate my pizza. Whatever, it's okay. It's not a big deal. What do you guys not like when you're? Do you guys not like when you're when you're cubed is when you drink your thing out your cube? Is this a real thing? Rubik's cube plus toy milk container. Okay. Huh? Well, that's a bit unexpected. That's a bit weird. Okay. That's something people do, I guess. Okay, we're just gonna close that. We're just gonna close that. we're not gonna look at that anymore. That's a little bit much even for me. You can only drink it if you solve the cube. That's a good idea, actually. Solve my cube. Solve my cubed puzzle, and you will be cubed. Okay, guys, wait. I gotta clutch up here real quick. We'll do 2 of these, and then we'll mirror it like that. They don't seem to be on the top, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna clone these down here. Don't you just love looking at Google sometimes? You just come across this craziest thing. You die of thirst before solving. Yeah, exactly. Dude, that could be kind of funny. That is kind of funny though. I'm gonna be honest. That is kind of funny though. That is very funny though. There we go. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. So we've got nice little attachment points, even though they're not exactly perfect, but the idea is that these are like the attachment points with like wires attached to, and then they just go from there. Now I could make them more accurate and have like something popping out, but I'm just gonna leave them like that because that's actually pretty okay. So this is our, I guess this would basically be the finished product really. This is our transmission tower. We just need to apply all the modifiers and merge it and then size this baby up. That's not too bad actually. I'm gonna go. Okay, guys, I gotta go check on my pizza real quick. 1 sec. So I'm gonna be right back for a second. I gotta go check on my pizza one more time. What is Miyazaki sending me? Oh, Miyazaki's sending me examples. Oh, thank you, Miyazaki. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go check on my pizza. So I will be right back. 1 sec. So true. Okay, my pizza has like a minute left. Actually, I probably should just go. I probably should just go. Wait for it. My pizza's about to come out the oven, so actually I might be AFK for just a little bit longer. I do apologize. We'll be back in just a moment. I think once I get back, I'm going to probably kind of apply all the modifiers and get this like merged, or I'm going to go ahead and just like unwrap it real quick and get it like everything merged together. Just so that we have like a complete mesh like ready to go for this, just so I can have that just going basically. But I think we kind of accomplished what we were doing today. We got the one power line done, and we got the distributed power line done. I mean, texturing it won't be too difficult. Yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. My pizza's done. 1 sec, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, guys. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. I like rubbed my face, dude. Ugh. Okay, I'm good. You know, I might look into the VTubing stuff a bit more because, like, right now I use VTuber, like VC Face, which is free, and it's actually pretty okay. But I wonder if I should like maybe look into what I can do with this, or like if there's like other kind of VTubing programs I want to use, because I wouldn't mind paying a little bit of money for like a nice program that I could do maybe more with. Like if you got like I could make it where like you guys should throw stuff at me, like something stupid like that, you know? I think it'd be kind of funny. I know that's a thing in one of the programs. I think like Warudo was one of the ones I read about. So, God, I am hungry, guys, but I'm letting my pizza cool down, and we still got maybe like 15, 20 minutes until I wrap up here because I'm waiting for Sam to start streaming so I can rate him. Oh my gosh. We're doing pretty good though, all things considered. I think we made some good progress, honestly, because we have this and then we have this. So we've got like 2 models made, which I mean they're pretty basic, but that's the point. So we got that made, we got that made, and then we got that made, which this one's gonna get sized up, obviously. So like it is gonna get sized up, so yeah. Okay. Alright. Okay, comes the fun part. So what I like to do is like to apply the scale modifier first, then I go here, I apply the checker material just to see what the UVs look like. It looks like shit, so we're gonna take this, we're gonna smart UV unwrap it, and we're gonna take a look at that, and honestly, that's pretty adequate. We don't need it to be detailed because this is gonna be a very basic detail. I can go back into the UV modifier and like look at this if I really want to, which this is what it looks like. So it's not too bad. It's like it's okay. It's very thin, so I could size it up like this if I really wanted to. So like if I wanted like this, I can maybe size it up like this. And then what I could do is I could calculate the TD, set the TD, and then now I can set that for everything else here. So we'll leave it like that, and we're gonna go like up the list here. So we've got this one. So we apply the scale. We apply the scale. We assign the material. We smart UV. I use smart UV project because it usually does a decent job. And if it's like very basic materials like this, then generally it'll do a pretty adequate job at getting it going and stuff. So that's very nice. So it's super basic, but I mean it works. So and then one cool thing I like to do is I sometimes will just copy the UV maps, apply the scale, assign the material, and it copies the UV maps over to this one that's exactly the same. So I don't have to, I can like minimize how much work I do. So I just have to do that with all these, which sounds like a lot, but it's not that bad. Oh, guys, I'm so hungry right now. Oh, I could eat some food right now. I actually have a. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I have like the Nutrigrain snack bars. They're breakfast bars. The idea is like you could just eat these like in the morning for breakfast. I've eaten a few of them so far because I have them in my room here, just in the box. I mean they're okay. They're basically just like if I want like something to eat in the morning, like a breakfast bar, so I don't have to like go cook something. I've also eaten them in VR at one point too, because they're like kind of my go-to VR food is the breakfast bar. But I don't stay on VR long enough to require that. I heard the easily to crumble the dust bar. Yeah, I mean the breakfast bars. I mean they do have a bit of crumbs. Yeah, that's why I don't use them in VR all the time. But I mean, they're okay for just like if you want to eat something, if you need to eat something and you haven't eaten anything. I just have them here. I get the mixed berry flavor, so they're pretty okay. They're all right. I don't get them all the time though, but they're okay. I mean, it could be worse. So. Like granola bars. Yeah, something like it's kind of like granola bars. Yeah, basically. Essentially. pretty much. Not exact. Well, yeah, basically is. Well, the thing is, I don't really like stay in VR for very long periods, so it's not like I'm like I need like something to eat when I'm in VR. Because most of the time, if I'm hungry, I'll just get off VR and go eat something. But I know a lot of people who who stay on VR chat for long periods of time, who stay on VR for long periods of time, because that's kind of like they're socializing and stuff. Who will eat while they're in VR. I don't eat when I'm in VR. I only usually stay on for 4 to 6 hour periods and then I eat afterwards, but that's just me. I know everyone's kind of different in their own way, so fair enough to you. Um, I'm just not that kind of person. I think the longest I stayed on VR chat was 12 hours, and that was because I was talking with a friend that entire time, like just about stuff and whatnot. So I stayed with them for 12 hours, just talking to them about life and whatnot, and it was pretty good convo. Um, if my I would probably be more inclined to get on VR if my headset was wireless and I didn't have to worry about like setting all this stuff up. I don't know. 8 hours is about the max. Yeah. 4 to 6 hours is about my max. I would say 6 hours is my max. I could probably go for 8 hours, but generally 6 hours is kind of what I go for. And I usually do pretty okay at that much time. So not bad. By the scale, assign checker, smart UV unwrap, set the TD. There we go. Not too bad. What I'm doing here is I'm basically getting them unwrapped so that they're actually like set up properly for if I texture them. And this is how I do it. I always like use textile density because then it sets them to all have the same like density on the UV basically. Some of them are slightly different. Um, like these ones I have to change a little bit, and these ones I have to change a little bit, like that. It's a very nice plugin for Blender that I've used a lot because it makes it so that all like if you have a bunch of faces that need to be the same size in the texture, you can just use this plugin to make them that way. So yeah, anything more is kind of pushing it. Yeah, understandable. I stay on VRChat for 4 hours for like the innkeeping and stuff, and then I'll stay on maybe for another 2 hours afterwards, if I'm doing stuff with friends, and then on casual nights like tonight, which I don't know if I'm gonna get on VRChat tonight, it all depends, but I'll usually stay on for like 4 hours because I'll get on around like 10 p.m. and I'll stay on until 2 a.m. But yeah, usually my limit's like 4 hours. I don't stay on longer than that, like because you have to understand, like I don't get on VRChat early in the day or during the evening. I get on usually like late, like at night, and that's usually because my other friends get on as well. Because like I don't get on VR chat by myself. Like I get on to hang out with people. And if they're and my if my friends that I don't hang out with are not online, then more than likely I'm not going to get on because I'm not going to get on VR chat just to do nothing. I'm going to get on to hang out with people. Or if I'm just really feeling like it, but that's not really often. So yeah, that's kind of the reason why you don't really see me on casually. Like I'm usually like I don't get on casually. I get on when I'm hanging out with friends. So yeah, that's just kind of how it is. Or like I'm working on stuff. Like a lot of the time I'm working on things, Like a lot of the times I'm just doing stuff like this. Like I mean, if I could work on Blender stuff while in VR chat, then I would probably play VR chat more while doing Blender, because then I could have like a wireless keyboard and mouse and just work on stuff. But I won't do that on desktop. Like I don't know. It's just I don't know. Like I know people who stay on VR chat for very long periods of time, but a lot of people like I know sleep as in VR chat. I know one of my friends watches a lot of movies in VR chat and sleeps in VR chat, and it's like I can't sleep in VR chat, guys. I don't have a comfy enough setup to sleep in VR. Like my cable would probably be bad, and I can't lay down in the way I want to lay down when I'm in VR. I can't do it. I can't. It's just not comfortable. At that point, I'm just gonna get off of. At that point, I'm just gonna get off VR chat and go sleep. Like I can't. I don't know how people do it. Like some people can just sleep with their headset on. It's like, okay, well, how does your cable not get in the way? It's just I don't know. I mean, but then they're also the same people who go through like a bunch of cables and it's like, okay, well that explains that then, you know. So that explains that. Well that explains why you've gone through like 3 cables already. So that makes sense to me. Not to dislike people like that. Like that's fine if you want to sleep in VR chat, go for it. I mean, more power to you. I just can't do it myself. So I'm very much the kind of person when I play VR chats, like I like hanging out with friends. Like I've had times where we just sit down in a world and talk to each other. I've had times where I just want to like world hop and explore worlds. It just depends on how I feel at the time. So it just depends. I got like 10 more minutes until I can hopefully wrap up. I'm waiting for Sam to start streaming so I can raid him and then go eat my pizza. I want to get at least this like UV unwrapped done, maybe merge it all together, because like right now this is basically just good to go. Like I could just leave it like this and then size it up and we'll be done. So super basic. Yeah, this texel density thing though, absolutely phenomenal. I love it. It's great. Really good. I still have a lot of Blender tricks I need to learn. I don't think I'm at the skill level that I can like take commissions for VR chat worlds. I mean, I could try, but those are like expensive commissions. Because like if you're gonna commission me to make you a VR chat world, that's gonna at least be over $1,000. Like you're gonna have to pay me at least like $1,000 or so for me to make you a VR chat world. At least I think that's like the usual price, because like that's like a lot of time that goes into making a world. So you gotta kind of like, you know, if I'm gonna spend a month working on your VR chat world for a commission, I mean, you gotta pay my bills for the month. So that's just how it is. Yeah, like that kind of stuff. I don't know. I've thought about doing commissions, like for worlds, but I need to have like an actual like resume that I like an actual like portfolio that I can show people. Because right now I only have the Wanderer, and I don't think that's really up to par with like what people would want in their world. So doubling your hours into 10K. Yeah, that's kind of why I think a lot of people I know have like so many hours in VR chat, because they are sleeping in VR. They are absolutely sleeping in VR. 100%. Which hey, look, like I said, more power to you. You know, you wanna do that, go for it. So okay, we're gonna assign this, and then we're gonna click this, and we're just gonna copy the UVs over because I don't feel like doing that all again. Wow, look at that. We almost got it all done. Nice. What's my hours in VR chat right now? My Steam hours, because like I played on the Oculus client for a while, for the first year or two when I played, before I actually did like the Steam client. Right now it says I have 4,300 hours in VR chat on Steam. Yeah, that's about right. I would probably have an extra 2,000 hours because of Oculus. So maybe like 5,000 or 6,000 hours in VR chat at this point. Most certainly at least like 5 to 6, like 5, maybe 5,000 hours, I would say. How much does Excess Overlay have? Because Excess Overlay is pretty much always for VR chat for me. I have at least 1,000 hours in Excess Overlay. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I would say like my VR chat time range is at least like 5,000-6,000 hours. Being good with Blender and Unity simultaneously? No way. Yeah, kind of. I self-taught. Look, I have friends who teach me as well. Like I've had times if I have had a friend like that's better than me, like sit down and show me some things. That's very nice. But you kind of have to. You kind of like. I mean, like if you want to make VR chat worlds, it's like I don't know. I mean, you can do a lot of stuff in Unity, but then like for me, it's like I make my own assets. So it's like I go into Blender to make those, and then I export them to Unity to actually set them up. So basically what I'm trying to say is like I have basically the flow of like a world making down pat. Like, you know, make assets, put them into Unity, set them up in Unity, blah blah blah. It's just time consuming. DaVinci Resolve jackpot. I do know how to do DaVinci Resolve. That is true. I don't know how to do a lot of crazy stuff in DaVinci, but I do know how to use DaVinci. Yes, I'm familiar with it. I actually still need to do the January Innkeeping highlight. Maybe I'll do a stream where I work on that, because guys, I really need to get that done, and I have not touched it since I've been working on this entire project. So Actually looks pretty okay. I don't really need to touch that. Okay, I think that's everything on this guy. Yeah, looks like it. I think I'm pretty okay with this. I think I'm pretty content with how this looks. Like, it's gonna be sized up a lot, so it's gonna look way bigger. And then these little points here are gonna be where the wire is attached to. It's not meant to look detailed. It's just meant to be like a backdrop kind of thing. So, gotta reinstall that from my Windows reset. Miyazaki, you gonna start making videos on Twitter? Nani? I do like your photos though. They are nice. Pretty good. I know, White, I did see you were doing video editing for your dance stuff. How'd that go? At least you're doing more than I am, I'll tell you that much. Oh god, okay. I kinda wanna go get my pizza. I'll be honest, guys. I kinda wanna go get my plate now. Oh, I'm so hungry. I'll wait a little bit longer. No, I did see you in my Discord. Uh-huh. Don't you nah me. Don't you nah me. Don't you Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. We gotta do this one as well, actually. Yeah, let's quickly get this one unwrapped and set up and stuff. That's a good idea. Might as well do that now as well, because why not? Do you guys like these kind of streams? I should do these streams more often. I was talking with Hero about VTubing stuff, and he was recommending to me, like, if I wanted to get more into it, I should just stream when I feel like it instead of doing a schedule. And like, I still want the scheduled bartending stuff to be a thing, but like, maybe I might start doing more streams like this, where it's like, if I need to get work done for the map, I might sit down and just stream doing this, you know? So you might see more of these streams coming up, maybe. I don't know. No guarantee. I'm not very consistent, but who knows? But I kind of like these streams. I like just like talking and chatting and stuff. It's pretty nice. Don't know about that. Only I had some option in the back then, but then there might be rare worthy item. It all depends. I mean, some people like video formats more on Twitter. Some people like the photos. I personally like the videos a little bit more. You know, some nice music in the background, some scene changes, maybe your avatar in there. It all depends on how much you're committed to it and such. So, I mean, me personally, I need to do that myself more, but I'm just fucking lazy. So, yeah, it just all depends. I've actually been trying to get back more into posting on Twitter for the clips from the stream and stuff. Like, if you look, I've been trying to post more like stream clips on Twitter more consistently, because I've been very neglectful in doing that recently. It's just annoying. It's not annoying. It's just I just haven't been like consistent with that. That's all. So I'm looking at Twitter right now, actually. Totally not procrastinating right now, as you guys can tell. Teehee. Sorry. I gotta lean back, guys. 1 sec. I'm good. I'm just leaning back for a second. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord. I want to at least finish unwrapping this, and then I'll probably stop. I think I'm kind of pooped out on working on stuff right now. Feels like I need to get more done, but I think streaming this has been very nice. So, quick favorites, by the way, are your best friend in Blender. I highly recommend you put your most used operations into this, because it is very nice to just be able to click this, press Q, and then I can do what I need to without having to type it in. So, hope these streams are chill for you guys, and I like my background noise while you guys are doing stuff, you know. In between the elevator levels. that's great. It cracks me up. I don't think I know if I was there for that, but it sounds funny though. Yeah, look how fast I can work if I actually fucking put my mind to it. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. Oh, 5 seconds right there, guys. All right, here we go. Speed run. I pressed the wrong thing. What was I saying there? I was fucking speaking gibberish. Oh my god. I mean, this one I don't really care for. This is just gonna literally be a fucking pickle. I don't know. Actually, it's pretty decently unwrapped as it is, honestly. I mean, I'm still gonna smart unwrap it, I think, because why? Oh, that looked absolutely horrible. We're not gonna. Actually, we'll just leave that as it is. It's fine. That's fine. It's gonna be black, pitch black anyway. You're not gonna be able to see it. It's whatever. Oh, this needs to get converted into a mesh. Yeah, that looks okay. So apply. So the reason I apply the scale is because when I actually unwrap it, this if you don't apply the scale when you unwrap something, it can mess up the UV a bit. I've noticed this multiple times when I'm doing this kind of stuff. So I always make it a. Oh, that looks bad. I mean, I guess it's because it's weird. It's gonna be a black pull anyway. But I always try to apply the scale when I work on things like this because I just know that it's gonna be okay. So this one invert. I don't need to unwrap the center because it's gonna be a bright emission anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But we're gonna assign, and then we're going to. Actually, do we even need to unwrap this? It actually is fine as it is. Oh, it is already fine as it is. Okay, that's fine. Actually, let's check if the face orientation is right. Is that okay? Yeah. Oh yeah, if you guys don't know what face orientation is, if it's blue, it means that it's okay. If it's red, that means that like this, like you can see through it. You know, like if the face is flipped and stuff. So this is how you can check if your faces are all right. So I think the main group going up, losing us, then seeing us on the later floor because somebody pressed all the buttons. Whoops, we lost somebody as it was about to go to the next floor. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, all right, guys, we've got this modeled and we've got it basically unwrapped. We just need to merge it together and then make the light map UV and then we'll be done because I'm going to make the cables in Unity, so I don't need to worry about doing that here. And then we've got this modeled. We just need to, you know, apply everything, merge the mesh, and then make the 3 different variants. You know, the one with the light, the one without the light, and then one with this little thing attached. So these models are basically ready to go to put into Unity once I just freshen them up a little bit. I'm gonna check with something real quick here. One sec. I totally didn't just DM someone telling them to start streaming soon. Oh, that's great. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go get my pizza real quick. Give me 1 moment here. I'm gonna quickly go get my pizza. So 1 sec, I'll be right back. So many BRB moments in the stream. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. Well, okay. I went to go get a drink, so I BRB'd for a second. Then I went to use the bathroom, and then I got my pizza. Okay, I don't think I don't think it's been that bad. Okay, listen. You got to give your streamer some credit, okay? Sometimes I got to use the bathroom. Sometimes I want to go get a drink, okay? BRB for like 2 seconds. It's okay. You can survive without me for about 5 seconds. It's okay. It's okay. I believe in you. I'm just messing with you guys. You guys are fine. No, I'm sorry if it's like a little bit disruptive when I step away for a second, but you know, sometimes I just need to step away for a second, so I don't know what to say. Hopefully it's not too bad. So okay, I need it. So I got my pizza right here. I'm like taking a bite of it real quick. So good. I like pizza. I'm not gonna get in the mic once I quit. Bye, Nick. Oh, by the way, guys, I just remembered. I recommend everyone watch the clip I posted in stream clips in my Discord, the lobotomy one, because it fucking cracked me up so much. It was so great. Why are you so lobotomized? Fucking cracked me up. It was so good. It was such a good clip. Bulby, never change, Bulby. Never change. It was so good. Oh my god! All right, let me save a version of this real quick. 1 sec. We're gonna go for a little bit longer here. I'm just waiting for someone to start streaming so I can raid them. I'm gonna show you guys something. Wait, sorry, I just had a thought. I'm gonna show you guys this on stream. 1 sec. I don't know if any of you guys have seen this yet. I'm gonna show this. I talk about this a lot, but I feel like I don't. I feel like I don't know if you guys have ever seen these guys before. This is a This is a Sumatran rhino. Look at these little guys. By the way, there's only about 100 of these guys left. By the way, they are critically endangered. This one was just born recently, so it's really big. Look at him. He's such a cutie. Look at him. That's so cool. He's a little baby rhino. I know you can't hear audio, but these are Sumatran rhinos, by the way. You've probably heard me talk about them. They are technically the closest living relatives to woolly rhinos, which is kind of cool to think about. It's cool, isn't it? Unbelievable curve. So I just wanted to like show that because I just really like rhinos and stuff. I think they're cool, and the fact that there's only 100 of them left. Can you imagine that? Like, can you imagine for a second there's only like 100? Like, imagine if there was only 100 humans left, like at all in the world. Like one, like you're so that close to extinction. Like literally, all it takes is like one psychopath to just go out and kill, like, a bunch, and they'd be gone forever. Never get them back. It always makes me so sad to think about. Like it's such a scary thought to think about. Like they're so close to extinction. That's why I want to do a charity stream one day, and I want to donate money to the fund. There is a specific fund that is for the Sumatran rhino preservation. And they actually do have like a facility in I think it's Indonesia or Sumatra that's actually like protecting the rhinos and helping them to try and like breed and such. And I think it'd be really cool to do a stream, like a stream charity event or something just for those guys, because I think they could really use the help. But I'm not powerful enough to do that yet, so we're currently back at the chalkboard. We'll get there one day. I think it'd be cool to do a charity stream, send all the money over to them, hopefully help them out. I'm just gonna quickly apply all these modifiers real quick. I'm still waiting. I really want to know if he's actually gonna start streaming any minute now, because I would love to. Oh my god, my brother's streaming right now. Wait, my brother's streaming right now. Wait. Oh, Imik, you're streaming too. Oh my gosh, Imik, I didn't know you were streaming right now. Hold up. This is my brother. Wait. Okay, my brother's streaming right now. And then Imik is also streaming as well. Okay, guys, I think what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take a break. I feel like you know, stopping for tonight. I think we're gonna actually. Oh, okay. Sam literally just started streaming. So guys, okay, listen. We're gonna stop for tonight. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I'm going to set up the stream to raid Sam because he has started streaming. So we are going to send some love over to Sam. But I do recommend you also go check out Imik because he is also streaming as well. I wish I could raid multiple people, but I can only raid one. And I told Sam I would raid him. So I'm going to go ahead and get the stream set up for that. So yeah, you guys have a hella good night. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Any raid message? I don't know how to send a raid message, but I am going to be in his chat. So yeah. But anyway, let's go send him some love, okay? All right, I'm getting the raid set up here. So but yeah, no, seriously, guys, thank you for dropping by. I do appreciate it. I'll see you guys in his chat. Did it actually go through? Oh, yeah, it did.